Welcome one and all to another session of Nioh. I'm actually looking forward to playing tonight after my first good session with the game. Pleased with the results of what I saw from the game. And probably going to be sticking to the main missions mostly.
No sides?
Probably mains, but we'll see what happens, you know. Might end up maybe do some of them or whatever, but Twilight missions are available right now.
Yep. First 2 levels. I did them and I was extremely over leveled for them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. The
150 Kodama, what the heck?
Yeah, because the entire region.
Oh. Alright, so unless I get stuck really badly, I'll just keep going with main missions, but you know.
Oh, you're gonna get the Rakiri.
Yeah, Rakiri. Let's see how that looks. 4 stars, 4 bonfires worth of difficulty. Let's just start.
What does Rakiri say? Like, what does that mean? It's lightning.
Rai is like lightning, and then Kiri is like to cut.
So it's lightning cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
The head of the Tachibana family, Lord Munashige, has been missing ever since he left to battle monsters. Aha! I know who that is. If we could aid him, it would be a boon for our campaign. Okatsu has already arranged a meeting with his wife, the Lady Ginchiyo. William, let us leave for Tachibana Castle at once. In the Kyushu region. Here we go. Dazaifu Tenmangu Shrine was originally erected to placate an enraged spirit hell-bent on revenge, but that was long ago, and now its halls have been invaded by lawless rogues and ferocious kyokai. Rumors abound and have a particularly unsettling cry emanating from the vicinity at night.
Indeed. X to continue.
X. Oh.
早速じゃが鬼が出てうちの殿は太宰府より戻ってこぬのです。腕が足りぬか八千子殿のところに寄っておるかもわかりませんが一体どちらかの
Oh.
Yep.
Don't think about it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of the armor was made for the cutscenes.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
It's just like in Dark Souls, in Dark Souls 1,
yeah.
At the end, and you walk out in Smo's armor.
Right.
And your arms are just clipping through.
They're clipping crazy, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that kind of thing, so. No, I know some people who'd be like, oh, 0 out of 10.
Unplayable.
Right? But no, I don't really care about that kind of thing. Okay,
Dude, it's all about Oracle blessing.
Oh yeah.
10% Amrita, you just put on the Silver Serpent ring.
That's right. Right, I have Fusaushi as well. Life plus 200. Current damage from poison. Spirit required. What does that mean? 6, 7, 9, 11?
I don't know. I have not switched my Guardian Spirit ever. I've never seen this menu.
Why not? Why don't you
Because
look
I
at this?
don't use them very often, so I stick with Kato.
Okay. 200 life is nice, but I'm gonna go with evasion and key for now.
So, Mefuki, how you doing?
Good. I'm gonna try to get my bearings again. It's been a couple days.
Yeah, you had
4
food
days.
poisoning yesterday.
Yes, I did. It was a 24-hour kind of thing.
Yeah? How was that?
Not good.
Would you recommend it?
Not, I do not recommend it. No.
No? Okay. So are you still convinced that it was the scalloped potatoes?
I think so.
It wasn't the pink chicken.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I don't think it was.
Okay.
The incubation period was too short. It was like an hour after I ate it. Which was, you know, a sign. Are you... Oh, you're just gonna kill me.
Yeah, they're sleeping. So, that's weird. Like, is stuff we got from the grocery store, like pre-made stuff. I wasn't... Out of everything, I wouldn't expect it to be that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Usually it's good, but...
Receive the title key user. So, you want to know, in my game, I'm about 15 hours in.
Right.
How many elixirs I have by default?
Okay, how many?
10.
10, really?
So it starts to go up.
That's good.
I mean, only 4 get replenished,
Oh.
but I can carry 10. Right now, you can probably carry about 6 or 7.
Okay.
And that is a ninjutsu thing as well.
Oh.
Carry
Okay.
more elixir, carry more bullets and more arrows. I'm going for strict quality build, so I'm now working on my magic. It is the thing that is lagging behind the most right now. I have 18...
Well, it's not a strict quality build, because we've got some magic going on there, right?
Well, I always pictured quality as a little bit of everything.
Okay. Because you know why it's called quality, right?
No.
Because in Demon Souls, weapons were considered quality when they scaled evenly with strength and dexterity.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm doing an everything build.
Right. Jack of all trades.
I'm doing a blue mage build.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of getting hurt because I haven't leveled my body, my stamina, or my ki, or heart, I think it is, in a while. So I'm starting to lag behind on terms of like how much damage I'm taking.
Right.
But that's okay. You know, just don't get hit. That's
right.
the counter to that. Just don't get hit. I did something today that I'm sure we've all done in Dark Souls before, where you face a boss and you're like, oh, this boss is like not so bad at all. This boss is pretty easy. And you get to the boss to like 1 hit away and you're like, oh, I'm going to try to finish them like a cool guy.
Right.
And then you get insta-killed because you tried to be a cool guy and you tried to be greedy.
Right.
So that's what happened to me. And then, because you know that phenomenon where you do like really well on your first try, and then every try after that, it's like someone else is playing the video game because you're bad.
Right, totally.
Yeah, so I was stuck on this boss for like 5 tries when I got it down to 1 hit. The first time I fought, and then I tried to kill it with an Eido.
Right.
And that was my problem. Uncommon item finder. Got some plate mail. Is it Kote or is it Cote?
No, it's Kote.
Kote? Okay. Is there like a hard rule in Japanese where like if there's 4 letters it's 2 syllables? Like every 2 letters is a syllable?
Oh, names are broken up, or syllables are broken up into 2 syllables most of the time. There are exceptions, but most of the time it would be 2 syllables.
Okay. It's like, would your name be 2 syllables?
Be 3.
No, I mean your real name.
Yeah, it's 3.
Oh, it's 3?
Ku-ri-su.
Even the short form?
It would be like 6.
Wow, okay.
So it'd be like Kuri-su-ta-fa.
Okay. Well, then how many syllables is my name?
4?
Jeez! Sounds inefficient.
No, maybe 5 actually.
5? Even more inefficient. That's crazy, man. That's craziness. So, I've, with my Kodama sense,
Right?
I refuse to not have Kodama sense now.
Okay, why?
If I don't have it on
How do I
charm,
get that item?
you can drop, yeah. If I don't have it on my charm, which I don't anymore, I have to have it on arm piece. Just because there's missions where you get up to 25% extra Amrita. And you
Mm.
just start the mission with that.
Right.
Because it's Kodama of the region, right? Not just Kodama of that level.
Right.
So, it's just worth it for me, especially because I'm trying to level everything, and it at this point it's like 59 or 62,000 Amrita to level.
Right.
So I'm ending a mission with like 80. So take away 25% from 80, and that's what I'd be getting. So I wouldn't always level every mission if I wasn't getting all the Kodama.
I see.
So it's all about that Kodama sense.
But I mean, yeah, it's. I don't think I really have anything like that. I think maybe the fan I have now might have some of that on there.
It might. We can check. I'm not seeing anything on your radar. But I highly recommend Kodama Sense when you get it.
Okay. Sounds good. Is this progress?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't want to go that way then.
Well, I mean, everything is progress. It's hard to explain without spoiling it. Everything here is kind of progress. They kind of loop back in on each other.
Okay. Knock the tree down. Where is it?
You've explored everything, but the water's not death, by the way.
Oh. Okay.
You can run in it. Just kidding! Ah! Yeah, I haven't come into any water death traps that, you know, you're walking in water and then oops, Shrine of Amana.
Right.
There's just no ground
That's
there
good.
anymore. I haven't I think I'm on like the 7th story mission, and including all the side missions and all that area, all those areas, I haven't found any Shrine of Amana type places. I have found a place that has water that is a pitfall to death, which is not nice, but you know. Dude, I'm telling you, it's all about high stance on these guys.
I figure it'd be low stance on those guys.
Well, high stance is columns.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out if you are on fire, that dashing and rolling actually makes it go out faster.
Good.
Which is cool. I like that. Also, I found out what happens if you hit someone a lot with a lightning sword.
Okay.
It paralyzes them.
Good.
So what that means for like the big yokai and even bosses is they get slowed like crazy. So when I was using my Raikiri, I was just low stancing everything and slowing them, and then high stancing because I had so much time.
Right.
It was really good, especially when you reach max
Man.
familiarity with it.
These levels.
Yeah, they're maze-like, man.
They're open.
Yeah,
They're nice.
I like them a lot. I think the rain looks really good in this game.
That's
Oh,
fine.
ninjas! Actual ninjas! Oh! It's nice that we don't have to health check. It's just kind of already there.
Yep.
Oh! 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 It happens, man. Well, since you're back at the shrine anyway,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to go through at the shrine and see everything you don't want? And
What do you mean?
you can make an offering, and they'll give you elixirs for stuff.
Right.
Unless you don't want to do that, it's up to you. This is how I get elixirs.
Right. Well, I don't know what I'll need though. Like this is the problem with Diablo style loot systems.
Well, okay.
I might want some of this stuff.
Okay, well,
know.
we can look through it. It's really easy. And main thing, because it is still Dark Souls, main thing should be damage. Damage comes first.
Okay. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but
Okay, well, let's look at... what's your purple? Gucci. Okay, so it's hit... Oh, no, sorry. We can't actually see it. Okay, so... Go to... Yeah, like that. So the one right underneath you is the one you have. You have damage from behind, and now you're at max familiarity, so it's doubled.
mm-hmm.
So if we find something with damage from behind that's like 14, when you reach max familiarity, it might be better. So So you got final blow damage, and you had like other stuff. So this one's low attack key reduction. You're not really using low attack all that much. Close combat key reduction.
When health is low.
When health is low.
Break.
Break. And strong attack break. Well, you're not really using strong attack. Or no, that's not high stance. You are using strong attacks. And break. That's good. It's pretty good. And the damage is nice. But we can keep looking at other stuff. I would say anything underneath your attack modifier is just not worth it. Because what's your attack modifier? 145? Okay. Damage from behind, skill key reduction. This is
You can still use this stuff to like. You said you could like take the stuff off of the weapons and put them into your weapon you have now. So why can't I just do that? Like
I believe you can only forge it, like reforge it. I can look it up just to see.
See.
Okay. Each weapon has its own familiarity. Even the same types of weapons as... each weapon has its own familiarity. Even the same types of weapons. As familiarity isn't just tied to the weapon, but its special effects. Raising it raises the special effects. And the ability to pass on effects to new items at the blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to max familiarity.
Okay.
Expect to spend a lot of time looking over your weapons and armor to see what has the best mix of stats and special effects before equipping them.
Okay.
So, for instance, if you have on your Yamoto, is that the weapon you were using before? Yeah, so that stuff, that's full familiarity. So unless IGN's lying, because that's full familiarity, you can pass those on to another weapon. I don't know how. But if you want to buff that familiarity on the Bizen, the Bizen, the damage is going to go up and all those things are going to go up, and then you can move on everything but the break.
Okay.
Because it has that locked symbol.
Right. Okay.
So you can just try it for now, and then we have to experiment to figure this out anyway.
Right.
Right. So, and then we can really see what is worth selling and what's worth not selling. Right.
Okay. Low attack key reduction, strong attack break. And then so all right. Oh, the delayed head.
Decapitation?
Yeah, decapitation. That is the word.
Uh-oh, I accidentally gave Polygon money.
Oh no.
Sorry.
It's okay, it happens.
Also, whenever you come across a Revenant,
Yeah.
I do really think it will be in your best interest to look and see what color weapon they have.
Okay.
And I do actually think it is worth it to fight Revenants and see if they have if they have a main sword or something and it's purple or blue. I think it will be, and they're relatively the same level as you. I do think it will be worth fighting them. You'll be getting glory, which can be used halfway through the game. Or not,
Right.
sorry, not halfway, but 30%. And that's how I got a better Raikiri.
Okay.
Um,
Ooh.
so you said this was you said this Japanese was like old Japanese, right? Like the equivalent to Old English.
Some of it is I recognize. Other parts of it are just like it's older sounding. So yeah, it's not like entirely old English or old Japanese. It's just like parts of it.
Now, what do you mean when you say it sounds older? Is it just like the like verily versus?
Yeah, it's like a usage of old Japanese words that aren't used these anymore.
Okay.
You know, like verily.
Do you know any old Japanese at all that they use in here? That's just something they don't use anymore.
Ware is the formal like, sort of rural form of saying we, which is kind of defunct now.
How do they say it now?
They just say like anatatachi or watashitachi, like just yeah.
So many more syllables, man. Oh yeah, I'm also not sure if you noticed, because it took me a little bit to notice it. Whenever their hands glow black, that's a grab.
I did notice. I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to tell.
But yeah, that's
in the
also
background.
that's for all yokai.
Right.
So if you ever see one of the bigger yokais with like the axes reach back and his hand starts to glow, that means he's trying to grab you. It's kind of like a black white smoke.
Right.
Like it's kind of like what's on their hand, but it puffs up like that. Did you see it there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, it looks just like the stuff that surrounds them all the time.
It's different enough. You'll notice it. You just need like not a dark map.
Right.
You know what I mean to really see it.
This guy.
Did you do Way of the Ninja Novice? I don't remember. You can check in your skills and then go over to ninjutsu and go to the bottom. Now just hit over. Yeah, you did it. Okay, so do you have enough for your backstab?
I thought I got that already.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. The one next to it, isn't that the elixir? That's catwalk skills. Elixir is somewhere around here. Sacred water, and then the one right next to it is elixir. Yeah, so you have to buy the sacred water first.
Oh, I'll go ahead and do that
There
then.
you go. That next time you have 3.
Mm-hmm. The shady to understand. Mm-hmm. What? Never gonna remember to do that.
Then don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't have it. I have parry for my triangle. I find the ones that at end of combo, those are the easiest ones to remember.
Mm-hmm. This is... Oh. This is good.
I don't like that one because grapple does slightly more damage. So that prevents you from grappling if you do it with a strong attack. Because, like, that's if you break their guard with a strong attack, you do that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. And grapple, for me, does, like, 1,800 damage. Because it does 1,000 damage up front and then 800 when I push them off. Where on the ground, it does 1,200 damage. So I don't have that one equipped. I have Haze is my favorite one, which is around here somewhere.
This is what you use? Grapple?
Yeah, we already have that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's once their guard is broken. Tempest is if you break their guard with your strong attack, you automatically push them to the ground.
Right.
And then you would do the critical there.
Okay, so you don't like that because...
Because my grapple does more damage than my stab on the ground.
Okay.
Unlike it does more on the ground with my spear.
Right.
But I'm using my sword most of the time. The name of this stuff, by the way, is up at the top there.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if you
yeah.
noticed, The Haze is what I use. Like that's my bread and butter.
Where is that?
It's in normal sword. Oh, it might be leaf something. Oh, there it was. Haze.
Here's an enemy attack, neutralizing it. Yeah. That's not gonna happen.
And then the one right to the right of that, which you have to clear another mission, is really good. Play the movie. You block it and then you go boop. We push X again. That almost always breaks their stamina. So you can be like, boom, boom, and then just finish them really quick. It's really good if you learn how to haze. It took me a long time to learn how to haze properly. Leaf Glide is also cool, but I just prefer haze. It's a parry, but you do that instead. It's a good way to get out of corners.
Right.
Do whatever you want, man. If you'd rather put it into your spear, you could do that too. If you'd rather put it into an axe or a Kusorigama, if you think you're going to use those.
You're right.
And remember, just like your sword, you can now roll and get your key and do a key, whatever that is, key charge for everything. So.
Right.
What was that you just learned?
The living weapon thing.
To hold triangle to do the slices? Are you going to start leveling up your spirit? That's your living weapon damage and stuff.
I don't want to spread myself out too thin.
Okay.
So I might hold off on that. I don't know. Right. So go over here.
You remember these guys?
I do.
Don't let them lick you. Oh, just kill him before he switches now. They're really annoying to fight. Oh! Okay. That's fine. His health isn't too high. But I believe he is buffed. And I think that a cool thing is you can actually unbuff him by shooting him in the eye, if I remember correctly.
Right.
You would shoot all the Amrita out of him. Got a yokai coming up behind you.
Wow.
Tracking, though. Oh, man. What? Was it Dark Souls 2 that had the craziest tracking? Yeah. I'm like, oh, man. What boss was it that everyone complained about it? Do you remember?
No. Sorry, it's incredibly difficult to do commentary when I'm playing this game.
No problem.
I can't concentrate on talking when I'm
No problem.
playing this game. It requires so much focus.
Well, you're out of combat now.
Do
Do you remember what boss it was that everyone complained about in Dark Souls 2 about the tracking?
Well, I mean, people complain about Dark Souls 2 all the time about a lot of things. It was probably... okay. Is that a follow-up to that? It's probably, It's probably the, Sentinels. The Rune Sentinels, probably.
Oh, probably. I haven't played Dark Souls 2 in so long. I forget a lot of the bosses. Like once I see them, I remember them. I forget, like, where bosses are in comparison to where the world is.
Where the world is?
You know what I'm trying to say. Like, where they are in the world.
Right.
If you want to hang left, you can't open a shortcut. So no, you were going the right way. Just like hang along the coastline and just don't fall in. Just because I see you have no elixirs.
Right.
So if you open that door, there is that's the door right next to the shrine.
Okay. Very good.
So there's that. Man, you get 5 elixirs. So good.
Yeah.
Man, I wish it only cost me 4,400 to level. By the way, if you want to do the Way of the Ninja and Way of the Warrior Adept, you need 10 strength and 10 skill.
Yeah, that's
to
what I was...
to do that mission.
Thinking about future gear that I might find that requires strength and skill.
Yeah.
Man, they really want you to spread yourself out pretty thin here.
Or Way of the Ninja's Dexterity. Sorry. Yeah. Way of the Ninja was really, Adept was really, really easy for me because it's a fight. It's you versus Hanzo.
Right.
Just like the other one is you versus a character you haven't met yet. And for both of those fights, I just parried and wrecked the guys. Like, I killed Hanzo in 2 parries, which was really funny. Good elixir get. Elixir get. Also, I think the translation in this game is very good. I was not expecting it to be this good. I was definitely expecting more English
No,
than
it's...
what's here.
We're quite a ways away from lots of English, but most things are pretty good about English these days, especially if you're a big company like Namco Bandai.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, we're only so far away from English. What about I'm burning you, or I'm burning up?
Yeah, that's
hey,
true too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's true.
It has happened recently from a big company.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm burning up.
You. So good. Kick is so good.
There's lots of stamina damage.
I love it.
Oh.
Kodama. What does Kodama mean? Is it a made-up word?
No. Ko is usually a prefix or suffix applied to like a child or like a child or something. So like ko is a child.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what dama is though.
Is like da and ma two separate things, or
Probably probably they probably mean one thing, but I don't know what it is.
well, they do look like children.
Yeah.
Like weird, gross green children.
Whoa! Look at this. Look at this tree.
Yeah, it's cool, eh?
Yes, they are weird, gross children. A lot of Japanese mythology is really gross and weird.
I mean, to be fair,
Uh,
it is nowhere near as gross as the Kodama in the hot springs.
right.
Nice.
You're off to stomping.
Yeah, there's a one-eyed Oni underneath you.
Oh. That's our treasure chest over here.
Those are ammo chests, usually.
Oh.
Like, that's fire bombs. Oh!
Oh, I heard you.
Not if you had scrolls of catwalking, like I do. With my stealthy ninjutsu ways. I recommend those, by the way, for boss runs.
What?
The catwalking stuff. You can just run right by people. Oh yeah, I forgot you had the talismans you got. I have one of those too. I should really use those more. I'm too stuck in my ways of just like Dark Souls. I am a knight with a shield.
Sure, that's how I am too. That's why I don't change stances.
I just find the stances too cool to not switch to them.
I never think of them to change them. Plus, in addition to that, there's generally every weapon I've used so far, it says like 10% more damage on when you're trying to do certain kind of attacks, right?
Yep, that is low
So
attack reduction.
Kind of. Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of it compels me to kind of stick it to a thing.
Man, you got those guys down pat.
Okay. Man, Japan's just got wrecked by these.
Yeah, man, the yokai are coming in from the. They're plane shifting. Looks both ways.
Looks both ways.
But by the way, I'm not sure if you remember that the line is pointing you towards your objective.
Oh. Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. But before you go in here,
okay,
you should go back to where you were.
Where
Don't
I
fight that
was?
guy. Yeah, go over here. And then behind you. Right there. You were walking over here, and then I told you with the line. There's something important over here. I just wanted to make sure you didn't miss it. Man, it must really suck for the ninjas to just have a sound cue every time they try to attack someone.
Yeah.
Really takes the stealth out of it. Proficiency went up. It's good.
Okay. Key.
That was the important item. Mimic!
Nope. Vassal stuff.
Vassal's armor. What does that mean? What's a vassal?
Vassal? I think that's just like a high-ranking person, person of royalty.
Oh, okay.
It's like an English word, so.
I just figured it was Japanese.
I
Oh
dodged that.
boy. Oh boy. The axe guys, dude. I had an axe guy wipe me with like the most embarrassing way. He wiped me doing a spin to win, but not even like a normal spin to win.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like lassoing the thing above his head and killed me. I felt really stupid.
What?
Good elixirs. Before you go any further, you're going to want to go through that east gate.
Just the east gate?
That's not the east gate. East gate's that one.
Okay.
He's got a Kusarigama.
He's got a
Got a purple helm.
purple helmet. Oh!
I was hoping that was going to get you. Now, okay, these guys are for real.
Right?
So just be careful. You might say that they may move slow and they can't
Right.
jump high, but these statues hit really hard.
Right.
And I actually like it. They got crazy good damage resistance unless their arms are up or down, because then you're hitting their joints,
Right.
which is cool.
Okay. So that was dexterity that I needed?
To get Way of the Ninja Adept, you need to get Dexterity to 10. For Way of the Warrior Adept, you need to get Strength to 10. And for Way of the Oyomo or whatever, you need to get Magic to 10.
Oh, man.
But you don't need to do all those.
Right.
I'd recommend doing Strength to get to... Like, not necessarily now, but I would recommend it doing the Way of the Ninja and the Way of the Warrior Adept missions when they come up.
Uh-huh.
But that's not going to be for a couple missions, so... Application suspending. Nah, it's
Spending.
fine. It's fine. It only does that when we're streaming.
I know.
It's weird.
It doesn't seem to do anything either.
Mm-mm.
So, I don't know. So you said I should fight these guys if they have a weapon?
If they have a sword, like a one that like the single sword that you're using,
Right.
because you can get really good. Like if it was a dude, right, that was coming to play this mission and he was super high leveled,
Mhm.
and you killed him, you could get like a late game sword.
Right.
That's what happened to me. I got a Raikiri that did triple the damage that my sword was doing.
Right.
So are you going for an extremely light armor build, do you think? Are you going for a medium, a heavy?
I'm going to try and stay light, because you said that it makes it so it's possible to not worry about the key pulsing.
Yeah.
So if that's going to be the case, then that's what I'm going to have to do. No, spacing is bad there.
That was really unfortunate spacing, too.
Yeah.
You presented yourself to him. Nice.
There we go. Treasure here.
Mimic!
One of these days you'll be right.
Oh, I know where the mimics are.
Take a look at some of this vassal stuff.
I believe the Vassal is heavy armor. Oh, no, it's medium. You can hit R2.
R2.
Also remember the red of devotion. You're also getting the buff of 5 pieces. That would be double the defense multiplier, though. That's actually lighter.
Gives me life, though. The same amount of damage reduction.
We'll hit R2 again. Now you can see, so you're getting final blow damage, key, skill damage, and close combat attack within critical. The key and final blow damage are the real big things there, for me at least. Because final blow damage is like your grapple and your stab on the ground.
Right.
You can try it out. Why not? You always put the other stuff back on.
Yeah.
Try it out, man.
How heavy is that, though?
This 4.9. It's 0.1 less than your Sonata. I'm pretty sure this whole thing is the same or slightly heavier or lighter. So now that equals out to what you were wearing.
Right.
That's ever so slightly heavier. That's ever so slightly heavier. Looks cool though. And that's the thing. Looks cool. I'm not a huge fan of the helmet.
No, not bad on the helmet.
Pinhead Larry, dude. Who you calling Pinhead?
Ninjutsu.
All I look for on charms is Kodama sense. Damage from behind was up there on that lightning Omamori charm.
Omamori charm, yeah.
And it ups your defensive multiplier.
Luck and key.
What's your prayer beads do?
Yokai realm.
You could probably get rid of that, right?
Resistance to pollution and defilement from the yokai realm. Resistance firearms damage you receive. This is damage from elemental attacks while guarding. Yeah.
Prayer beads for what's your medicine case? Like the medicine case up top, what does that do? Unlimited elixir, you get 3.3% that you won't use in elixir.
What does it mean? Was like a hexagon next to the?
I think that means it's specific to that type of stuff because I've never seen unlimited elixir on anything but medicine cases.
Okay. What's your defense based on your magic attribute? How much do you use?
Plus 40 on Yokai Realm is pretty good too. Your prayer beads do plus 30. What's your lightning Omori charm again?
So lightning versus yokai. Damage from behind. Damage from behind is nice as well.
It is nice.
Let's go with that for now.
Alright, only one place left to go.
We'll go over here.
I thought you did this stuff over here.
Well, there's an item I haven't gone here yet.
I skip a lot of these items because a lot of the times it's ammo and stuff I've half full of. Right. Recently I haven't been using a lot of my bow or my gun just because the past couple levels I've been playing have been a lot of close quarter stuff.
Right.
Nice crit there to get his horns off. Oh, good dodge, dude. One of my, the Fiend Cutter. One of my favorite abilities, if you're going to be using low stance a lot, you might actually like it.
Right.
You just have to remember to do it.
I'm mostly using low stance right now because my weapon favors it, so I'll switch to a different stance and stick with that until I get another weapon that favors something else.
Okay. There's a low stance skill that I really, really like, and it's at the end of the combo. You push towards them in X, and you run up them and come down with a slice, and it does quite a bit of damage for being a low stance move. The only problem with it is every now and then you accidentally do that when you're trying to roll to the side. Because it's like kind of diagonal.
You see.
Guy on the roof. Would you see a play, Yokai on the roof? Instead of Fiddler on the roof? It's not quite as good of a story. I mean, he just throws firebombs. It's got a yellow sword. It's uncommon. It's up to you.
Yeah. Blues and purples, you said?
Blues and purples are like, ultra rare and one of a kind.
Right.
Oof. Oof. I'm telling you, man, you just need to block. It's all about the block, dude.
I don't block you though in these games.
No, but you should. Block's so good. Tenjin. What's Tenjin?
And a sky wall. Translate directly would probably be like sky person. And Tenjin. Let's see. We got sells some blue thing. What was it? Was it a dough?
Yeah, you got the warlord. It's heavy though.
Yes, it is. Definitely heavy armor.
The unusual armor looks really cool, but it's usually really heavy as well.
Hmm. I've been this way. Okay. I think I'm probably good to go this way. Wait, should I fight this guy?
He has a yellow sword. It's up to you. You'll be getting one of those things from
Okay,
him.
so we get one of the 6?
You get at least one. I've had someone drop 3.
Hmm.
Your shrine's right to the right.
命が惜しくば引き返すのです
What's that?
What was that indeed?
That sound.
Nioh, right?
Nioh. Yep.
He's a chimera.
Boss.
Be careful. He's not easy.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, he's not super easy. The lightning is real.
I think they gave me some lightning defense stuff before I got to this part. I think I'm wearing it right now. Yeah. Lightning poison resistance.
Oh yeah, you definitely have way more lightning resistance than I did when I got here. It took 3 lightning bolts to kill you. It took 2 to kill me.
Really?
It also insta-slowed me. Where it took 2 to slow you. Ugh, oops, hitting the table. Unprofessional. You got this, dude. I believe in you.
Okay. Get those 4 lightning bolts.
Yep. You're slowed right now, by the way.
Okay.
So he rolls and then
Trails.
lightning trails him. He's treat him like Quelaag,
Feel like Quelaag.
kinda, because that right there is him summoning lightning,
Okay.
which is Quelaag's, like, she bundles, right? So
Right.
like when he bundles, he summons. Nice, nice. Oh! Nice. Oh, you're doing a status effect to him. Whatever that is, you just hit him with. Oh man, what does that do?
No.
Wind. It's not a DOT.
No.
I wonder if it's like damage. Are you doing more damage? You might be. Yes, that lightning that he summons, sometimes it's 3, but always treat it like 4.
Okay.
He's cool, eh?
Yeah, I like him.
Got a snake for a tail, like a good chimera.
Right.
Whenever I see him do that, I start sprinting. That's what I do.
Okay.
Because they will never hit you if you're sprinting horizontally. The lightning can't keep up. That's right, Nioh. Just roll into the corner. Oh! Oh! Yep, you're good. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, cool. Okay, I didn't know that either. That's rad. So when you break a yokai's purple stamina bar,
You gain your
you get Amrita.
Oh, I was looking at more like my.
Well,
animal.
you get animal from Amrita.
Right. Okay.
So whether it affects your number or not, you are getting Amrita, whether it's in the in the game mechanic sense versus the currency sense. You're doing a good job here. You figured him out pretty quickly. Oh. Yeah, even when you're slowed. Oh. Pretty close, man.
Yeah.
I love his doofy eyes. They look
Yeah.
the wrong way.
Yeah, I got really confused when you said that he's like Quelaag, because it's not like I fight Quelaag in a very very specific way.
I fight Quelaag differently than you fight Quelaag too, so I probably shouldn't have said that.
Because the way you beat Quelaag to me is you just hug your right, her left side of her face, and she just can't hurt you.
Yeah, I fight Quelaag very differently. Oh. Crazy. Crazy going for those attacks, man. Also, I'm not sure if tails are a thing in this game, like if you can cut them off.
Right.
That'd be cool. Nice. Interesting. I never do low stance against bosses. It's pretty good. Like, it's not... So I figured, like, the damage is wouldn't be worth it, but...
Right.
I guess you just attack way more often. I'm also happy that lightning that he does coming out of his mouth does not go across the entire arena.
Yeah.
Because I would very much expect it to.
Yeah, I was surprised by how narrow the cone is.
Yeah. I so badly want to know if you can cut his tail out. We should do that. Oh, there's already a Nioh wiki.
Of course.
Didn't take very long.
Nope.
Huh. Nioh can fly, apparently. It can fly, emit lightning, and cause poison attacks.
Yeah, I've seen the poison already.
Huh.
Oh.
Weak to water. Weird. I would not expect a lightning thing to be weak to water.
Yeah, it is weird.
Figured he'd be weak to ground. Yeah, you cannot cut his tail off. That is sad. That makes me sad.
It's not very common in those games.
It should be. It's cool.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's like, unless you're using blue magic, that's like the closest you could get to being a blue mage, right? Is to
What?
cut off a piece of a monster and use it in battle.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Maybe that's more of a Berserker thing.
No, I don't think so.
Whoa! Haven't seen that attack before. Oh, his belly's gotta be a weak point.
Ow.
Man, I am happy we do not have see-through torsos.
You mean in real life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, life would be so hard for you if we had see-through torsos, because you don't like gore.
Exactly, yes.
Dude, this is the time. Oh, interrupted! Break that stagger bar!
That's not right. Yeah.
I mean, literally, but also in a better way.
It's something that you don't have to worry about too much about.
Nice, dude. Did it. Take his face.
Can, Black, Bizan, Ichimonji. Random stuff. Alright. I guess the area is done. I did reply you're familiar. After dying a few times.
Man, Curse with Awesome strikes again.
How's that?
William can respawn.
Right.
You know.
What? Speak.
Yeah, he's not letting you through. That's racist.
ともします That's a very formal way of saying that.
1階の御身内にございます。以後お見知りおきを。そのあやかしは先ほどあなた様が打ち倒した私の指揮。何やら怒っているようですが、あなた様自らその怒りを鎮めることもできましょう。
Gesture.
Look, he's got talismans on his head.
He does. Okay.
Come on, man, say you're sorry.
Oh, I have to actually say I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Let's see,
You hit switch, and then you find it and hit square. You can go down, yeah.
Yeah.
You can continue now.
Weird. Oh, hey.
Yeah, there's one on each side. Small spirit stone. Enjoy your 100 Amrita. Enjoy your sacred water. You useless.
Is it?
No, it's a green blossom.
Right.
So like pretty much, but.
どうやら機嫌を直したようでございますね。
I guess.
言葉を持たぬ者は行いや仕草で相手を知ろうとします。覚えておけばきっとあなた様のお役に立つことでしょう。
Oh, now we're during.
Oh, there's a katana!
I just saw it.
Oh.
I'll go back up
Now
again.
you gotta go back up. Also, cool. The mission's not over, eh?
Yeah.
It's
It's a
halfway-
boss,
halfway
so I thought
point.
it was the.
Yeah.
It was over.
So yeah, I found out some cool things about the wall mimics.
Okay.
That they don't always guard one-way passages. Sometimes you can come up behind them. And if you come up behind them, they have a talisman on their back. You can rip it off and it insta-kills them.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to be like those like little talisman thing. They're supposed to be like things that ward away evil and stuff. So.
Is that why he had that yokai had like 7 on his head?
Yeah. So. This is What is it? Chalice dungeon now?
Pretty much.
Look at this setting.
Okay, get ready because never figured out the layout to this place.
Okay.
It's so confusing. Did you ever play the original Wolfenstein 3D?
No.
Without a map?
I've seen it played.
It's like that, without a map. At a late level. It's like a multi-leveled maze. It's good to get at least 3 levels from this.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
You should use your spirit stones too, just to see.
Right.
You got 5 small ones, so that's 500. You got 9 big ones, which are 500 apiece. I think you have enough to level again after this. You should. It was what, 7,200 you needed? To 7,000. Okay.
Let's stick with that. And then okay. Also a door.
Oh yeah, there's doors everywhere. Gotta love that yokai realm. Archer's,
Or not.
Archer's garb almost always has unlimited ammo stat on it.
Whoa! That's not a solid object.
Okay. Figured it would have broken one of them and then stopped.
It's not.
Get ready for Scooby-Doo cartoons, because that's how you tell what statue's gonna come to life.
Right, right.
Hanna-Barbera.
Okay. Are there fake walls in this game?
Yeah. They're the mimic walls.
They're not like fake walls though, invisible wall, like walls that are
No,
false.
not that I know of, no.
Okay.
So we heard you like the catacombs of Carthus.
Right. I mean, I saw that there was a trap there. I just didn't know where the plate was. So there's the dead man.
Have we talked about them always speaking Japanese and having to be subtitled? I like that a lot.
Do you?
Yeah. It really makes you feel like a foreigner.
You like that?
Well, that's what William is.
Right.
So yeah, I think it goes pretty well with the story. What do you think? Do you care? Do you not care?
Does
Does it matter?
I can take it or leave it. It doesn't really matter to me, I don't think. It's fine. I know some people who are very adamant about not having subtitles for things. You know. And other people would prefer it, but... have a preference either way.
So I wanna take stock of what you think is going to happen. Do you think that do you think this game is harder than Dark Souls?
But on par so far.
Okay. B, do you think this game will have a boss harder than Orphan?
It's possible.
Oh, nice. I did not one-shot that when I did that.
Nice. Well, words. It's possible as well. I mean,
if you had to pick a side on it's going to have one or not going to have one harder.
Harder than Orphan, I had to pick a side. Going by how well it's like sort of designed and stuff, I would say no. If I had to pick one way or the other, because Orphan's dumb because he kind of he's too fast and frantic, and
Oh, good dodge. He is fast. He is stupid fast.
he kind of goes against the pattern, sort of the procedural rhetoric, the how the game works and how you're taught to fight in the game. He just kind of does whatever he wants, and he's just really frustrating to fight.
That glow. I'm not sure if you saw that on his hands. That right there. It glows brighter.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Probably also helps that when I fight those guys, I am just watching their hands.
Mm-hmm. Holy cow, this place looks like a maze.
Yep. Actually, looking at it now, I know where the shortcuts are, but there are, like, the in-depth parts of this level I am 100% confused on. Good elixir. For instance, shortcut, right, maybe, and then more a little east, maybe, and then maybe like a little west. No, you passed it. This is maybe a door. There you go. Oh wait, never mind. I don't think you can open it yet. You're welcome for free damage done to you. You can dash to get that off you, by the way, the fire. There you go. But at least now you know where the shortcut is.
It's held back by some force.
You'll never have to hit the mimic walls, by the way. If you go close to them, they open their eyes.
Right.
I wish I could help you telling you where to go, but I actually don't know. I know the general area, but like...
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. But yeah, I just mean like, I do love, like, you make your way through a maze, and you get out and you're like, I have no idea where anything is still.
That's the way I feel about Forbidden Woods and Bloodborne. I still don't know the layout of that map. It's the only place in all of Dark Souls that I've been like, I left the area going like, well, I did it. I don't know where anything was.
Yeah. Well, even now, I've played that game like 10 times, like through it, and I'm still kind of like, I know where the shadows of Yharnam are.
Right.
But if you were to tell me to go find a specific item in there, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Except where the aliens are. Right. I know how to get there.
The aliens, yeah, the celestial emissary guys.
Yeah. Well, they're aliens.
Yeah, they're potentially aliens, yeah.
Potential?
I mean,
celestial emissary.
I said they're essentially, yeah, they're
okay.
essentially aliens.
I see you switched your your stance, my friend.
Well, that's what's wrong.
Oh. Never be afraid to use your fire bombs, by the way, because you find a ton of them.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, they're also really good in this game, and they never stop being really good.
Good.
Which is cool.
Which is good. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Oh, you got a good match lock. Yeah, also don't forget about your guns and stuff, dude. Oh, you have matchlock damage. Oh, wait, was that defeated? Enemies defeated is good, but it's only a D+.
Increases damage dealt by enemies with critical spots with a ranged weapon.
You can always try out a hand cannon. Straight up hand cannon damage is good.
Okay. Blues are better than yellows, though. Generally speaking.
Yeah, it's white, yellow, blue, purple.
Right.
Do you have your? You should take it out and see what it's like. Because you cannot move while you have it.
I see.
But I'm pretty sure you would one-shot that thing.
I'll use it on a different thing.
You also are on your second shortcut. There you go. Also, you will never remember to look at it because I never remember to look at it. Here's your duration. Your sword's on fire.
Oh.
I didn't even see that till I was fighting that one boss
know that was there.
that I talked about that I don't really like.
Right. I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah, right? Well, did you know after you use your hidden or your living weapon, there's a bar up there that goes around before it will start to charge again?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that until
just
the other day. Pressure plate.
Oh, jeez. I thought it would be coming out from this side, this angle. What?
Do you have a favorite stance yet? I know you're using low stance because of your sword, but do you have a favorite stance?
I like
because like
low stance.
Mid stance is my deal.
Very good.
Like that's my jam.
Yeah, I think mid stance is the best, but low stance is nice too so far. Yeah.
You do also have, if you want to use them, 11 samurai points.
That's right. I should probably use those.
If you want to know what I was talking about with the dashing up them and then going down, go over to your sword and go all the way to the bottom. Because remember, it works in all high, mid, low.
Right.
It's that one. So you play a movie. So just at the end of any combo, forward and X does that. It does quite a bit of damage for a low stance attack. Probably does double or triple your normal slice. You just got to be aware that if you're pushing more up than left or right, when you're doing diagonal, you will do that instead of dodge.
Right. Yeah.
You can also put it on, and if you don't like it, literally just take it off.
What else is on here?
That's you push them to the ground.
Right.
Leaf glide is a mid stance parry.
When you unlock some of these, they also unlock for other weapons as well. Like, how that works?
They all have grapple, and they all have the high, medium, and low stance dodging. Those are the things I believe are the only things that transfer.
Right.
But if you want to use something other than sword, like the normal sword, you can start buffing it into something else. Like if you think you're going to be an axe guy.
Yeah, I haven't really used it much else. I haven't really felt the need to so far. Let's see, it's up here.
If you can remember to do that, that one's also pretty good. Just back off.
Mm-hmm.
That would replace the kick.
Right. Hmm.
If you don't feel like you need anything, don't use it right now.
Well, let's stick with it for now, I guess. What?
Now you can open the doors.
Oh, okay.
And you're right above your shrine.
Hang on. Oh, look at that. There it is. You in for the buff.
Yep. I want Dark Souls to have something like that too.
Yeah, that's nice.
Level 26.
Oh boy.
What are you feeling?
I don't know.
Well, you can never go wrong with body and heart.
Yeah. Okay. Wasn't there another door I couldn't open before? Like, there was one right here.
Yeah, why don't you just open this one just so you know where it is? Really quick. Open this one just so when you're in the middle room, you know where it is, because it'll be open.
Okay.
But yeah, now you can go... Oh! Sorry, I forgot about the loading room, essentially. There's also revenants that are always here. This one is always here.
Oh.
I'm assuming it's a developer.
Oh, that's cool.
Takazaki? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Takezaki.
Takazaki.
Suenaga.
Yeah. Might as well. You're right at your shrine.
Okay.
Do it up! Kill them! Revenants are way harder than most other fighters. Nice. Oh man, that really hits his stamina. Good job.
Yeah.
So you got his sword. That's the middle room.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not the boss. Don't worry about it.
You know, it looked very bossy. So.
The boss door looks similar to that, but has an extra feature.
Okay.
Hey man, don't interrupt my pot nap. Hiding behind some pots, man. That skeleton was doing nothing.
Well,
he was just taking a nap
attacked
behind
me.
some pots.
All skeletons must die. Come on.
Does that include you?
I'm not a skeleton, am
But
I?
you have one.
Yeah, I have a skeleton. I'm not an inanimate, undead creature.
You might be.
That is not meant to exist.
You might be. What if you were?
I'm not.
What if you were, though?
I'm not.
How do you know?
Because I'm a living creature, not an undead monstrosity like the skeletons are.
What if you're a clone like Styx? You just didn't know.
Well, that would be even worse. That'd be terrible. What sees me?
Firebomb guy. Man, you like playing dangerous games with those backdashes.
I mean, you're supposed to be able to get out of the way when you dash, right?
So I like how these guys take limb damage on their head. All these yoki? Yeah. If you do enough damage to their head, their horns break, and then you get a free, you instantly take all their purple away.
Right.
I like that a lot. More things need limb damage. Like, I like that mechanic.
Yeah?
You're a fan of the mechanic too, aren't you?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Go with that.
I'm not sure if, like, to the extent of Bloodborne where they take more damage if you cripple it.
Right.
Because that just kind of, like, limits your options. But... I mean, not really, but, like, kind of at the same time. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Like, these guys have limb damage.
Do they?
Yeah, when their hands are up or down, you can peg them in the joints, and that does extra damage. Well, one boon for you, because you're not parrying, is you're not going to have to go through the really painful and disappointing journey of what you can and cannot parry.
Right.
Like these guys. You cannot parry these guys. You know who you can parry? Every other skeleton.
Really?
Yeah. I guess this one's just too big. But the big humans you can parry.
But not the big skeletons.
Yeah. The skeletons you also can't do the spear parry. The spear parry is you have to come in contact with them and you push them behind you. And it just doesn't work on yokai, any of them. Found that out the hard way, taking an axe to the head. Hanna-Barbera!
That's right.
Also, I wish there was friendly fire in this game.
Yeah?
I wish the different races, like the yokai, could get hit by this guy, and they could get hit by the humans, and that would be cool. I'm a fan of friendly fire in games. Even in multiplayer games, I kind of wish there was friendly fire, or at least bullet friendly fire in Overwatch. If there was a mode for that. Like, I understand, like, the game was balanced with that not in mind, so maybe like a mode in arcade that's like friendly fire damage and stuff. So I like the idea. I mean, people wreck it.
Yeah.
But I like the idea.
You like the idea of friendly fire? I don't know. I feel like it hinders things more than it helps, I think.
I like it because it adds another depth of strategy. You can't just, like, throw a grenade willy-nilly. You know what I mean?
Interesting, yeah. Or maybe, like, selective friendly fire where some things are hit.
Yeah, like maybe explosives no, but, like, bullets yes.
Or like
that.
Or like in Dungeons and Dragons, some magical
Yeah,
effects
you're right. You're right.
like, are AoEs, but they just don't affect your party members.
You did it, by the way.
Did I do it?
Right there. You did it. Remove talisman.
Oh, hey! Hey! Cool.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Not a developer. 30 and 18.
2018. Crushed to death by a Nurikabe for his hostile behavior.
You can do nice gestures, and if you do a nice gesture and it's not in the mood for being nice, it just slams you.
Oh.
Yeah. If you do a bad gesture and it's not in the mood for the bad gesture, it slams you.
For his hostile behavior. That's about?
If you hit it, it's hostile behavior.
Okay.
There's friendly behavior and condescending behavior as well, I believe. So I think there's a group of gestures that the guy will let you pass.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like the...
Or will, like, laugh and give you stuff. One of the two.
Yeah, I like the, mimic walls.
We need mimic walls in Dark Souls, dude.
Yeah.
We need mimic chests, mimic walls, mimic
ladders,
ladders, mimic bonfires, mimic pots. Be shock. Mimic NPCs. We kind of already have that, but...
Mimic worlds.
Mimic worlds.
Mimic universe.
Dark Souls 3 kind of had like a non-lethal version of mimic items. In
what form?
In the what's it called? Oh, the prison. Irithyll prison?
No, mimic like corpses.
Yeah, where you pick their items and they scream at you.
Strategy, yeah.
See, you want to know what you would do there? You pick up the thing. They scream at you, and everyone aggros to you. That's the mimic item.
Right.
You want to know how you counter that? Shoot the body in the head with an arrow. And it goes.
That's a cool
and
idea.
then dies. Yeah, it is. Because I had it. I went.
Because I have it.
Hey
and
man,
I have it.
Sometimes when I get Hideo ideas, they're cool.
You do. Alright, that's that.
By the way, you can explore all you want, but at this point you have done all the prerequisites to complete the mission.
Okay. Just trying to find the way now.
Well, remember you got your objective marker.
Hmm.
Those are the Kaiku
fire bombs.
Yeah. Is that what that means? Kaiku Dama?
Yeah, I mean, like, Dama is like a sphere orb.
Oh, right, we talked about this. Fire orb.
Yeah.
Or, like, lava orb.
Yeah.
Burning orb.
Yeah.
Kicks so good against skeletons. So good. We got another hand Kanon.
Yeah, which reminds me, I want to try that on something.
Well, you've been here before. The thing's dead.
I have.
There is a guy behind, up here. That guy. Oh well. Well, looks like you're just gonna get a firebomb to the face.
Oh.
3,000 damage.
No.
Dash to get the fire off you.
Let's see.
That little white dot right there, on the edge. Just in case you're wondering. Because I know I told you within line. I wasn't sure if you knew about the other thing. The pulsing green in your mini-maps is a shrine.
Okay. Hello.
Give me that level up, level 28, son. Just do it. Get it to 10.
I guess.
Nice even number.
Hello. I'm so much taller than you.
Do you
What?
recognize her? Just like turn around like Kodama, please.
I can barely hear her. Lightning cutter. Yeah.
Lightning cutter. Lady whatever face has joined your party.
Really? That's cool.
Do you recognize her?
She was in the cutscene.
Yeah, she was the lady. There's like my husband hasn't
Yeah.
come home yet. Could you go get him?
Does she not think that we can handle this?
No, she just she feels honor bound to come help you.
Right. Yes.
You know how Japan is.
That is.
Yeah, she's also not very good.
Oh.
She's not bad, but
Yeah, there's a lot of problems.
she's no Man-Eater Mildred.
Right.
She can do sick damage because she has the Rakiri.
Right.
Or the Raikiri.
Okay.
Hand cannon! Hand cannon the head!
What?
It'd be funny!
Okay.
Boom! Aw. That's my fault. That damage was my fault.
That's alright.
It was funny though, wasn't it? Wasn't it
It
a
was
little
fine.
funny? One-eyed One And there you go. Now he's burning. As is the statue somehow. Oh, I see why you're using them. Oh! Got a blue spear. What is his... Wait, what was his name?
Samanosuke the Bloodthirsty.
That might be a dev.
The Bloodthirsty, though.
Yeah, but the name.
Samanosuke.
Yeah, that sounds dev to me.
It does, but...
He's also not wearing a piece of armor.
Yeah, you're right.
No helmet.
Wait, let's fight it. Maybe she'll help me fight.
Oh, she helps you fight it. It's unfair. It's super unfair for the Revenant.
Ooh. Good job.
Obtain 14 glory. And he dropped nothing. That's weird.
Oh.
Yo, eat that rice cake. Or whatever it's supposed to be.
What, the elixir?
Yeah. Boss time.
We just already fought a boss. We fought the Nioh.
Uh-oh.
Looks like the new Shige's headpiece.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
何者じゃ。
不仲というが腐っても夫婦か。
Him again.
I found you.
Well, I never expected you to follow me all the way to these godforsaken islands.
Japan.
You will return what you took from me. Now.
Just ignore that.
What?
The glitching on the
This spirit's
wall,
Oh,
floor there.
I didn't see it.
I didn't know he was a shapeshifter.
Yeah, man. That's his guardian spirit. His guardian spirit can let him shapeshift and teleport.
Ah,
Alright, fight a slightly weaker version of this actual guy.
cool.
But be careful, because he's still super powerful. Now, you never fought him like I
No.
fought him. I had this fight memorized, because I fought him so much in the betas. Oh, good dodge.
I'm sure you did.
Watch that high stance play, bro. Nice.
Hey, jeez.
That's low stance. It works the same on you as it does on the enemies. You gotta block it. That's a way to stop low stance.
Okay.
For real, for like low stance though, he gets interrupted if you block. Like, not the EIs. The EIs, if you block, they do too much stamina damage. Short run though. And no lady friend anymore. I kind of wanted her to help you with the boss.
Would have been nice.
Would have been a cinch fighting it with her. It'd be like fighting a revenant.
Right.
The revenant's like, please, please. After doing a final blow, you can always get in one strong attack. You always have enough time, by the way. Just to get slightly more DPS going. Nice. There you go. Low stance, you got block.
I don't block though. Like I don't know.
Just
how
when
to,
he's
I don't
in,
remember to do that.
Just when he's in low stance, when he's rallying you like that, you just gotta block. It stops him immediately. If I remember correctly, I might be remembering wrong. Good use of the pillars. I didn't even think to do that. I got so used to dodging those out in the frickin' stupid open field. He also has lightning dog, by the way. So be careful when he uses that. Here you go, just like that. And then you can back off as soon as he ricochets off you. Man, he uses so much stamina.
Yeah. Well, I'm noticing that he uses a lot of stamina doing that, and then he runs right up to me, and then I can just hit him once, and then he can be countered.
I love it when he's in high stance, because I find it's really easy to bait out attacks in high stance, and they use a lot of stamina.
Okay. I can't tell when they're high stancing or low stancing.
This is high stance.
Like, okay.
He's holding up high, that's high stance. If he's holding it down like you to the side, like a ninja, that's low stance. And if he's holding it straight out in front of his chest, that's mid stance. What he's doing right now is low.
Okay.
And that's high.
There's actually I'll be attacking when he's in high stance.
That was just what I did. I just found it pretty easy to bait out high stance attacks. I just backed off when he did, like, when he's in high stance and he goes to attack me, I just backed off. Like, I run up, and as soon as he starts to do something, I just back off. And then sometimes he does like a really nice like hit, and then a jump hit like that, and that takes away a lot of stamina if he has to do all three. The eyes, dude. You can block those arrows. Just FYI, I know you don't block. FYI.
Okay.
nice. What was that? Trying to like
a
what is that in Dark Souls?
Train.
Yeah.
With the,
oh man,
Dark
imagine
Hand.
if it was like False King Alan. He's like, I'll take that level forever.
Yeah.
That was such a bad idea.
Yeah,
I
that
can't
was
believe
such a
they
bad
did
idea.
something like that. I love how
That was a bad
like
idea.
that is the
Like-
most like I'm going to punish you.
Yeah.
As a boss. You know
I'm
what I
totally
mean?
okay with it being like a temporary thing.
Yeah,
but,
like he takes it for the fight and
for the fight and then you get it back, right? But to be a permanent thing is pretty trolly.
Because you know what that means, right? Like, if you were like really bad at that fight, you could eventually lose every single level
Right.
that you've gotten.
And this is Demon Souls too, where levels aren't that hard to come, aren't that easy to come by.
Yeah,
You know?
it's like this game with levels. Like it starts off like pretty like whatever, and then it's like 60,000 souls, and you're like, what? In case you were wondering, your grapple does not switch damage or speed depending on what stance you're in. It does not.
Right.
Because I figured maybe high stance would have a more powerful grapple because it's it's high stance, but it does not.
Why didn't you go
I
in
think
red?
he pulsed a little. Oof.
Okay. He's really hard.
Yeah, he's hard.
He's easier. Easier.
The
Version?
only reason I said he's the easier version is because you have the pillars.
Okay. You said you didn't use them though.
No, because dude, I memorized this fight, man.
Okay.
Don't feel bad. Do you remember how many times in the beta? It took me 2 hours to beat this guy.
Yeah.
In the beta, remember? So don't get down on yourself.
Right.
Saying this is the easier version is just because of the terrain. He's still hard. He can still like one-shot you.
Come on.
Is that like a traditional way to sheath your katana, where you do like the spin thing? Have you ever noticed?
No.
Yeah, they do like they start and then like turn it around while they're sheathing.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder why.
Come on, do something.
Good dodges. Nice. Whoa. Okay. I do like this fight because this is all stuff you can do.
Yeah, that is cool.
Like, that was a Tempest right there. Except I don't think you can do your triple shot with the bow. Which is lame, by the way. Should be able to do that.
he's so fast. Like if once he hits you once, he gets you into a combo every time.
You're getting it though. You're like.
I don't think I am though. I don't
No?
feel any more confident than when I started.
I mean, you're consistently getting him like slightly lower each time. Is what I
Right.
mean.
Right.
Like whether you're doing that on accident or not is a different thing. But I like what you're doing with the pillars. There you go. I like this new strat. Oh, that tracking though. There you go. You can overwhelm him, by the way. Whenever he's blocking, you are still doing key damage when you hit him. It's not very much, but that would have been amazing if that worked.
Mm-hmm.
That time you got him down to like a third of his health left.
Yep. Maybe we'll try that again. There's nothing quite as awful feeling as when you're trying to dodge and you just get getting stun locked. I hate that.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Stop dodging, Tachibana. Tachibana. Tachibana.
Tachibana.
Munashige?
Munashige.
Hey. I remember the rules of Japanese sometimes. See, because I see the last name, I think Munshige.
Munashige.
But it's Japanese, you gotta add that unnecessary syllable.
No, it's the same amount of syllables.
Muneshige?
Munashige, it's 4 syllables.
Yeah, Munshige is 3.
I guess so.
Oh!
So, for some reason he delays that sometimes. He doesn't do it right away.
He has 2 dashing at you EIs.
Right.
And then he has 1 that he like spams in front of him, or 1 spams in front of him. This was the hardest thing in the beta, was to figure out when he was delaying and when not. If you ever see him at low stamina like that and you got full stamina, just keep hitting him.
Okay.
There it is. Oof. I'm gonna have nightmares about those EIs, dude. This is good. Half health, 4 elixirs left. This is good. I want to know what that does. Oh! He stole Amrita. He gets lightning puppy abilities. I thought for a second he hit you, and I was gonna be like, "That's a garbage hitbox," but you hit him.
Right.
Oh! Lightning puppy! So lame, he slows you.
I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling the slow.
Yeah. Oh, slow is legit in this game. I like that you can do it to enemies, though, including bosses. Like, that's cool. Once again, like, the importance of status effects on bosses is very, very important to me. Ah! Ooh. Yo, he's got mad fire resistance. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There's lightning puppies out. There you go. You're on shortcut, too. Oh, you don't have elixirs anymore anyway. Sorry. Oh, if you had more of those, his poison resist is not that great. Scared me. Oh! What was that garbage hyper armor?
Yeah.
Well, you can do it. We saw from that. If it wasn't for garbage hyper armor on a super vertical front flip move. Nice. Oh, good dodge. Nice. Good start. Oh, good dodge. This is a really good start.
Oh. There's opportunity there.
The garbage high stance hyper armor, dude. That's good. You had a groove there, though.
Yeah. Apparently, so high stance has hyper armor.
Yeah, on strong
Okay.
attacks, including for you.
All right.
High stance strong attacks have hyper armor. They can only be broken by mid stance strong attacks,
All right.
I believe. Probably also high stance strong attacks. Maybe low stance, but I doubt it. I see you're interrupting him. Okay.
Pushing the button like as hard as I can.
By the way, when he puts his sword in his sheath to do an EI and flashes, that's when he's going to do the barrage of attacks.
Okay.
That's the only tell. The other EIs are different, but oh, you got 2 hits there. Weird. Nice. Man, I like that. It's so different from mine. Like your strategy to break him when he goes to buff. Like my strategy was to bait out the eyes. Oof. You make me
Seems to
clench
work
every
pretty
time.
well.
You make me clench every time.
That's usually what ends up happening in Dark Souls type games. Close calls. Part of the thing.
All the clench, man. Okay, this is looking good. Looking good. About a third of the health left. Got 2 elixirs. Nice. We are now at the lowest amount of health he's ever had. The N and Bana, Tachibana. Lightning Puppy, let him jump right into the stupid thing.
Okay.
One more of those. You're on the wrong. There you go. Oh! There it is, there it is. Good job, dude. Oh! You got his bow, you got 2 pieces of his armor, and you got his sword.
Purple bow too.
And you got his sword. Check that stuff now. Good job, dude.
Yes, very good.
Dude, when he hit you in high stance, you had no elixirs left. That was like, my heart. I had a heart palpitation when that happened. Look at that bow!
Good.
Look at that bow!
It's a good bow.
Fantastic bow. It's the bow I still use.
The introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, I'm really putting that on, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, look at what we got. Look at that, Edward Kelly. You only had to kill me like 10 times.
One fight down. And that's it, right? Like, we're gonna kill him here.
Yeah, well...
Ah, he took his guardian spirit.
That's right.
This spirit guided me to the Amrita.
We need to rescue our spirit.
Saoirse.
Our Pokemon.
Yep.
I think it's time to move on now.
Ew, blood-covered feather. Now with extra iron.
What?
You know, life and death from a circle.
あの趣味お主にとって大事なものらしい
No.
なお主が使った方が
Yo, you want a sick lightning sword? 'Cause you just got one.
Sweet. I do want a lightning sword, actually. And we get lightning dog?
殿が異国に出兵した後太閤秀吉様がやってきました太閤様を拒み自害したとして殿は橘の民はどうなるのか を失いし我が身この先長くはありますまい。しかし殿と力を合わせ民を守る。今はそれだけで嬉しゅうございます。
You get her lightning puppy.
Oh. Are there doubles of puppies and other spirit things?
Her guardian spirit divided.
Oh, okay. I can.
So you have hers. Now if you go duel him, you get his.
Oh.
And you can have hers, his, or together hers and his and have it combined.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you can have two of them. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I like that.
You also, if you duel him, you'll get the rest of his armor, theoretically, and his sword, which is a water sword.
It's a long mission.
It was long, yeah, man.
Chanzo, I cannot thank you enough for your help. This is going to be a long game at the rate that we're going.
Yep.
This is Lord Tokugawa. I would sooner take my own life than turn my back on the debt I still owe Lord Hideyoshi. Now, Sir Anjin, was it? Your skill with the blade is tremendous. Let me introduce you to my master, the finest tactician you will ever meet.
Well, I told you that one of the reviewers for Game Informer, the guy who they got, who like plays Dark Souls all the time, it took him 40 hours to rush through this game.
Yeah. It must have been very good. The game to rush through it at his pace. So let's see.
So now I believe at the dojo you have Warrior of the Way of the Ninja Novice.
Right, I did this one already.
Yeah, you also have Way of the Warrior to get that's basically to unlock Way of the Warrior Adept, and you get a wooden sword if you want to use that. Is challenge mode.
Right.
And you get some extra samurai points.
Alright, we'll just flag this quickly. And do this.
And then you can also do Way of the Onmyo if you want.
Okay. I'll do the Onmyo one as well. Begin.
Famed samurai locks. I also really like the warrior teacher. I think he looks really doofy because his beard.
Yep.
And I like his sword.
Okay.
Learn skills.
What does it want me to know?
The glowing one.
The glowing one. This one?
Yeah. Shit, yes. Okay, you're good. Okay, you may now proceed to the next tutorial. You can switch what skills to go into the skill customization menu.
Okay. Where's that?
Right, that one. No, that's it. This needs you to go in here.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe you have to do something in there.
Otherwise it would say, like, okay, mission's over or whatever, right?
Well, you're gonna have to fight with it at some point.
Right.
Okay, so go back into that menu.
What?
Nope.
Here?
No, the skill customization.
Anything here that I might need?
Nope.
We have those. Alright.
Maybe you have to go just all the way down. Sword key. Yeah, maybe unassign it and then put it back on. There you go. Whoa, people! So now you should use it, just to see what it is. So while you're blocking, hold triangle. There you go. That's what that is. It does mass key damage in a group.
Seems nice.
Also, that man just got impaled by a wooden sword. What a way to go.
Okay.
There's that one. Onmyo time! Onmyo!
Nioh.
Onmyo. I'm the one saying it right.
No, you're doing it well. You need to thank me. That fight taught me a few things about you, how the foreign samurai fight too. Either way, you've already more than my disciples can handle. I'll spar with you myself next time. Look forward to it, Sir Anjin. I will be.
Alright, now go duel that guy with a wooden sword.
Do that? What? I'm gonna do this one next.
Yeah. Then after, go duel Tachibana again with a wooden sword.
What? No. You're honoring me with your presence, by the way, Sir Anjin. Have you any interest in the power of Onmyo? Adding it to your existing strengths would terribly make you the sharpest demon slayer of all. I am but a student of the arts myself, but if you wish, I will teach you what I know. In Onmyo, you made use of the flow of key energy from the interplay of dark and light, the element themselves, others, and the very nature of the world. It should be of use to you. Sure.
There is straight up offensive magic in this game too.
Going back to Daiza Fu Tenmangu.
I figured you'd like that. Like there's fireballs and stuff.
Yeah, I do like that.
But it's only
Everyone
it's
should
like
like
a dinky fireball. It's like 1d6.
Oh.
始めくださいませ
I mean, it goes up with your level though. So eventually you can do 2d6,
Right.
and then if you go to like a 5th level spell slot,
Right.
you can do it at like 66.
Learn skills.
Onmyo. You're a ninja na Onmyo. Glowing one.
Yeah, I just want to see what there is available. Fire shot talismans. Right, assign them to a shortcut.
Yeah, man. Fear shits. The fire shits.
Say a shortcut, there it is. Let's put you right there. Let's put you right there.
Do it. Boom.
Yeah, nice.
It wrecks him. Because he's super weak to fire. Boom. Boom.
Oh, those are cool.
Oh, yeah, you're going to want to start doing that, aren't you?
Yeah, I do want to do
Yeah, I know you would. Guess what? Start specking in there.
that. It's too late, though.
It's not too late. You're still super early game. You're like 6 hours into the game.
I've leveled up quite a bit in my sword and stuff.
So? You mean like with the samurai points?
Yeah.
No, you need Omnio points for that.
Right, yeah.
So you haven't touched those other than the fire talisman.
Maybe I should go level magic. Let's see what happens.
You would.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll level magic.
Typical Mefuki. Can't
What does
leave
it
well
mean?
enough alone.
Well enough alone. What does that mean?
What does it mean indeed?
Almost demonstration, just as I suspected, you have natural
You
gift for
got
techniques.
mage clothes.
Falls to you to cultivate. Really? What are they called?
Omnio mage stuff.
Okay.
Yo, check it out.
What's what I'm gonna do? I just don't know how to do that.
Well, not here. Get out of here.
Alright.
Also, apparently you just have the hidden tea house now, because I unlocked it.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah. Where do I go to check that?
Get out of here. Now, Dark Souls it now.
Oh.
Equipment. Mage stuff. You got everything but a helmet for the mage. Look at that. It's lighter. Push R2. It's lighter and does better defense. Not damage reduction, but has a better multiplier.
Change defense and magic. Oops. Unlimited Omnio, plus 3%.
Nioh magic power plus 13.
Pretty good.
It's good light armor, dude.
Change his defense with magic scaling. Yep. It's good light armor. You're right.
You put the pants on? Pants look goofy to me.
Then they're very magey.
Oh yeah, you're a super mage, and then you accept your Pinhead Larry still.
Yeah. What about... Did I get feet for this as well?
Nope.
No. I don't really want to be Pinhead Larry, though. Is there...
I don't really want to be Pinhead Larry. I want to be Dirty Dan. Now I'm Dirty Dan.
Defense sheet from...
Oh, yo, look at that. You're in blue now.
Damn.
Your stam's going to recover so fast.
Toughness.
That's key
Resistance
damage.
to regard.
You'd be up in green at that point.
Yeah. Let's put this on.
Alright, looks like you gotta start leveling up your magic.
It looks like it.
Do you have any books of reincarnation?
I don't know.
Sure don't. You can buy one. First one's cheap.
Yeah. Skills. Only get 1 point to start with.
There was the fire talisman shots.
Yeah.
What are the other ones? Water shots.
Water,
lightning
wind,
shot.
earth.
What's on the other side?
Left side here.
Earth stop.
Using your resistance to earth.
What's
Resist
that?
wind.
And what's the one next to it? Oh.
Passive +6 against an element.
Did you know in Axe there's just straight up plus 100 to life?
Really?
In Axe.
Oh, that's nice.
It's amazing. I didn't find it until just now when I had no points left. Weakness talisman's cool.
Yeah. Enemy's defense power down.
What are you gonna do, buddy?
Well, I think I should probably just start with
The fire?
the fire, yeah.
You have samurai skill points, don't you? Yeah, you got 14. Go to your axe and look for it. There it is.
Here it is.
So you're gonna have to spend a little bit to get there. Because you're gonna have to get that one,
Right.
then the one underneath it.
Increase the key used when dodging in exchange for decreased key used when attacking. Alright. Yeah. That's good.
What's that last one on sword that just unlocked?
With this?
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, that was already unlocked. Sorry. It was gold. I thought it was just something different.
Let's see. Shuriken damage. Can't even get those yet.
What are you thinking?
I don't know, just looking around and seeing if there's something I might want to put on.
Oh, you can get the water now. Sacred water and then elixir.
Oh, where's that?
Bottom. Up. Oh, no, that one. So, one to the right. Oh, you need one more point.
Right. Okay, I'll leave that for now.
Do you want to get a book of reincarnation?
Not yet. Let me just see here. Blacksmith.
いらっしゃい。
You want to see how much it is?
Sure.
Go over to items. All the way at the bottom. It's 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah, 28,000.
Oh man. How do I use it?
I'm assuming you use it outside of mission. Because it says you can't use it in a mission.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's no downside.
Well, I was gonna say is that if I respec, I might not be prepared for.
So now it's 30,000.
Right. So let's sell things.
Selling is not a great source of gold.
Okay, I was just gonna like get rid of things.
Go for it then.
I mean,
You could
you're saying that's not- that's the way I should be doing
disassemble.
it.
Disassemble to get upgrade materials.
okay.
Whoa. You can hit triangle to just mark them,
Okay.
and then you can just like mark, and just go all the way up. And then whenever you want to stop and do that, you can.
Right. So let's sell most of the most of the yellows and the whites. Because probably won't
yeah.
need those.
You're now at... Yeah, your
Yeah.
stuff will be bordered.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
So you're getting a whole bunch of white and yellow upgrade materials. And the spirit iron fragment for soul matching. You're getting a whole bunch of those. Look at your Raikiri for a second. Where's your sword? It's the one at the top. 195. 237 with lightning.
Change to attack, spirit.
And your proficiency bonus goes up, which is with your familiarity, I believe.
Because your proficiency multiplier. I don't know what that is.
I believe that's you get more proficient with your weapon every time you reach a bar of familiarity.
Okay. Lightning attribute to weapon. Increase attack based on your spirit attribute. Okay. That's good.
This is very good.
Oh. Wearing that or something?
No, you can't sell boss stuff.
Oh.
At least the stuff from the boon.
Hmm. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we're gonna sell all the yellows and things. That's good. And then there we go. We're good.
またどうぞ。
When you spend enough money, you can talk to Tome,
Mm-hmm.
and you can ask her for discounts on things. You can have her unlock the barber shop,
Okay.
stuff like that. So the more you spend, the more rewards you'll get back from the blacksmith.
Okay. Hmm.
What's the downside?
That says I'll lose my stats.
But you get to put them right back.
No, but I mean the stats I'll have put into my body and stuff have been probably lost when I put them down into my magic stats.
Oh, okay.
I'll hold off on that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Can you level right now? You can.
so magic and ninjutsu.
That gives you more capacity.
Yeah.
So maybe you can have your fire talismans and the fire shot on now.
Exactly.
Ready jutsu.
That's it.
Nope. If you take that off, I think you can.
Yeah, it's I have 5 right now. Yeah.
If you take the talisman off, can you?
Yeah, because it'll be
8, right?
it'll be 8 then.
Yeah.
No, it'll be it's 3 and 3, and I currently have a capacity
Oh,
of
okay.
5.
Yeah, I see.
So, have to level that once more.
Yeah. The other thing is when you sell stuff at the shrine, you're selling stuff for Amrita, not gold.
You can sell anything in here.
You can sell all like everything that you can equip.
Let's stick on that
Raikiri.
Raikiri.
Oh, look how cool it looks!
Looks good. Also want to see about. So you mentioned like you take weapon things like stuff.
I don't think it's a soul match.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. I think it might be in Reforge. And then take something you're at high familiarity with.
So like this.
Now, how does one... Here, we can actually just ask Tome. So get out of here.
Okay.
One more time. Now, dialogue. And I want to know more.
Okay.
Soul matching?
So matching increase the level of your equipment. The level of the base equipment is written by that of the equipment used as a material. Base equipment's familiarity will be set to 0. If the familiarity of the equipment selected as a material is at max, it has a special effect marked with, thing. That special effect can be inherited. You can select material component with a lower level than the base equipment, but the level will not be raised. The item chosen as material will be consumed and disappear in the soul matching process.
Okay,
Then
so...
So it would be in reforging?
it might be just about inheritance in general.
Piece of equipment has a maximum one special effect that can be inherited as marked with the inherit icon. Transfer the effect marked with the inherit icon. First raise that piece of equipment to maximum familiarity, and then use it as a material in soul matching. If piece of equipment does not have an effect with its own icon, then it will inherit the effect. This equipment does not have an effect with its own effects. There are also some special effect it's going to be inherited. Okay. Allows you to distribute the special effects of a piece of equipment. When you select multiple special effects and reforge a piece of equipment, you will raise the levels of those special effects. Equipment having special effects with the lock icon, special effects marked with the inherit icon cannot be redistributed. Okay.
Okay, so let's get out of here and go to reforging for a second. Because that makes it sound like it's not random. So pick something you don't care about.
How about this?
So that can't be reforged. Go to like receive firearms damage.
Okay.
Now push X on that. Now, is there anything you can move to like select stuff? Like left and right, maybe? Okay. Okay, so you can do more. Okay. So you can do more than one. Like if you do like receive firearm damage, and then you hit left or right, does that... You can't change it?
No.
Okay. But she said if you do more than one, it just raises the level of them, right?
ねえねえ海の向こうのお話を聞かせてよ
Is in reforging, I believe. When you select multiple effects in reforging, you will raise the levels of those special effects. So if you select one, it changes them randomly.
Well, let's see.
And if you select multiple, it just ups them.
Stop. I'll go life and firearm damage. No.
Oh, wait. Firearm damage switched to defense.
Right.
So maybe it's saying it switches it from its current state to something that overall affects it better. It's like just defense is better than just firearm defense, right? No. Could you hit like yokai item drop rate and then hit reforge? Now, if you hit circle... Okay, I was wondering if that would revert it.
Right.
Huh.
I don't know.
I don't understand how it works. It would be much better if there was just a drop-down menu that you could choose.
Mm-hmm. I'm not really getting this system too much.
But things will be inherited if you're
Okay.
at max familiarity and you reforge.
Right.
So, for instance, go to your menu for a second.
Okay.
You go to your not Raikiri, because Raikiri doesn't have one. Find one with an inherit icon. Okay. So that means if you get this to max familiarity, and then you use this as the material that it's going like, so you use like that would be on the bottom, and the Bizen would be on top. That means the Bizen would inherit that inheritance from the axe.
I think so. But only if you did soul match something. So
Yeah.
it's not listed here, I guess. But where's the axe?
But you're not at max familiarity with it.
Right.
And the familiarity, the axe would have to be on the bottom.
Right. This would have to be like here, and then this would have to be here.
Yeah. But because you don't
Because
have it
it's
at max
not
familiarity,
familiarity.
it doesn't transfer.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Okay, so
So what do you got here?
guess we're good to go.
If you want to do a side mission with Lady Friend, that's the one at the bottom.
Lady Ginchio sent a message to request that you accompany her personally on her search for a gift for Lord Munashige. The lady seems to have taken quite a liking to you. Please don't do anything to uncouth and disappoint her. Okay. Ooh, a smithing text for the Raikiri.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. These ruins, located deep within the mountains and surrounded by sheer cliffs, they are believed to have been constructed by a once powerful clan. Even after the clan's demise, its great shrine and underground catacomb remain impressive, but with no one around to care for them, they have fallen to ruin, and now house nothing other than yokai. At this point, not even grave robbers were willing to approach it.
Not even grave robbers, dude.
こたびはすまぬなアンジン殿では参ろう
Oh, man, it's a party up in here.
So many Kodama. So is your fireball on the second?
No, now I just have enough for the talisman.
Right.
ここはどことなくあの太宰府の遺跡に似ておるの。
Ah! What is this? What is this?
Black Gulch, man.
Black Gulch.
You're poisoned. It's even little statues.
Exactly.
You can dash into them, by the way.
Hmm.
Oh!
Oh man, my sword's like constantly electric.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't
Super
it?
cool.
Oh, it's full of traps, this whole area.
無理は禁物じゃぞ。
Shield.
How do I pick this up?
Step on it and hold shield. No, don't step off of it. There you go. There's fire arrows. The same things you were... Oh! She got shot with and you got shot with. I think she's just consistently getting shot. Jeez! You need to go help her.
Well, how do I help her?
Just go up next to her and hold circle.
すまない。
Oh!
I'm assuming this didn't happen to you.
It happened to me once, yeah. Oh, the worst enemy in the game. Oh, the absolute worst enemy in the game.
What is this?
Just wait. Well, it keeps presenting its weak point to you, which is nice. Get out of there. It is slowed, though. You slowed it. Okay, she's still getting shot by that thing. You just got a medicine case. You might want to check that out. Might be better than your medicine case. Hit R2.
No, I don't know about that.
Okay. As soon as you move. Good. I don't think you need to be low stance anymore. Switch swords, Bo.
That's right. Bow.
Bo. Forgot the R.
Strong attack. Key reduction.
That's not high stance, it's your strong attack.
No.
Yeah, you're good to be whatever
Okay.
stance you want.
Let's go back to mid.
The best stance. Oh, Hanna-Barbera.
This one here, right?
Yep. Now, I don't know how she also has Raikiri, but, you know.
You know. What are you doing?
Just did 1,200 damage to her. Oh! Look how fast your stam's coming back now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got one.
Yeah.
Not completely useless.
No, if nothing else, she's a nice meat shield.
It's true.
You know, so.
Little petite Japanese meat shield.
Right, she's doing the work.
I will be right back.
Oh, I fell.
Stop
Okay.
falling. Stop falling to your death.
Can do. Alright, so I fell down here. That was just like a little path there. Let's go back up this way. Oh no. What's outside? I didn't actually go that way yet. Kinda wanna know what's over there. I went down here immediately. What's up here? Jutsu. How much do I have to level? Maybe I can get that extra magic point. 9,000. There we go. I can put on some fire as well. Put that right somewhere.
I'm back. Did you find the gift for Munashige?
Not yet.
Oh. He's gonna be disappointed though. You don't get a good gift. Whoa, you leveled up your Majik!
Yeah, I got enough to put both on. I came back up because there's this whole other area I hadn't explored yet.
Yeah. Boom! Not bad. Not bad for low level.
Yeah.
Especially when you start getting like shinobi boxes and stuff to give the magic back.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Oh, you're on fire! There you go. Oh! He's got a giant eagle! He's got Maui on his sword! Oh! I'm being your hype man right now. Is it working?
Yeah, it's fine. It's working fine.
Dude.
Yep.
It's gonna be cool to see magic in this game because I never use it.
Right.
So it's gonna be cool to see, like, if you continue with this mage build. This very late in the game mage build. Like, especially to see, like, how often you're even on your elixir versus when you're, like, on your secondary shortcut and you have, like, 4 different, like,
Right.
elemental spells.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I want to see it. I want to see what the how the magic is in this game and stuff.
It's gonna help against that one boss that you saw that I hate because it's weak to fire.
Right.
I wonder how good it is against humans.
No.
It's really cool, not gonna lie. Like just having fire with you
Yeah.
and stuff.
It is. I'm gonna see what it can do.
So is it doing fire and lightning damage, Yuraikiri?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Huh. That's cool if it is. No.
No, there's no. I just
I think you might cancel out the lightning.
Yeah, I think I'm canceling out the lightning. Yeah.
That's lame.
Oh, she's down. Oh, she's good.
It's way cooler. Like, there should just be 3 different colors and numbers there, man. Whoa. Get some perps.
Yeah.
Demon's Horn, Elixir.
D-
Still having fun with the game?
Yeah.
That's good. I was worried that Munashige might disheartened you a little bit.
No, he's still annoying, but it wasn't so bad.
Five boulder. Yo, what'd you just hit him with? What was the yin yang symbol?
I don't know.
It's like spirit damage or something? Also, yo, your thing's lasting forever.
I just got a bunch of Amrita from that guy. So.
That's what I'm talking about. You see his hands there?
No.
Pay attention to his hands.
Someone's bossy boots.
I'm trying to help you learn game mechanics. So you don't think they're broken. Broken grab mechanics. Okay, way to steal the kill. Gyochi
It's okay,
or whatever.
we're on the same team, so.
No, I want play of the game.
Oh, okay.
古より祭りごとが執り行われていたようじゃな。
Mimic!
You got old charm.
それは
Ah.
Alright, that was in a different spot than it was for me.
これにいたぞ。助かりましたぞ、アンジン殿。
Mimic!
Wait, there's so much more though. Still though.
Well, now you know where the mission ends. It ends up there, so you just have to run back up here when you want it to be over.
Right.
Dead. Dead. It was right here for me.
Right here.
There's not even a treasure box here. Weird. Oh! You can kick down the ladder.
Oh, I didn't know that was a ladder to kick down.
You've ruined it. Mimic!
That's not always gonna be a mimic.
One of these times I'm gonna be right. I'm not gonna lie to you. That box that you found the old charm in, across from it, was a mimic for me.
Really?
So I guess the side missions have randomized placements for stuff.
That's interesting. Okay, so this I've already been in this part of the map.
There's
Where?
a treasure chest.
Hmm?
Go in there and drop down. Mimic! Dang it!
What part of Japan is this? The canyon.
You know, well, what part of Russia has rainforest? It worked for MGS3. It works here. Enjoy that poison for hours.
Okay. Come up there.
Pretty sure you're good.
Go up here. Yeah.
Good job, you did it. You got an old charm. You desecrated a graveyard.
I mean, this place was long desecrated before I got here. You know?
Well, not really. I don't know. I never saw it before you were there, so you could have brought that whole band of yokai with you, for all I know.
Ugh. Lady Ginchiyo was delighted, but it seems she gave the present not to Lord Munoshige, but to his mistress, Lady Yachiko. I wonder what it can have been. Milady's behavior is quite beyond me at times. Right? I'm not reading that wrong, right? Okay.
I think what she said was supposed to say, I wonder what it could have been.
Could have been? But even then, yeah. Hey, what's this? Mission from the Warrior of the West. Paired Raiken. I have to fight him again, though.
Do it, man!
What are these symbols? Like on the top, like on the submission in the top right, there's like a little shrine
I have no
thing,
idea.
and then there's a...
Oh, it's saying there's no shrine.
Okay.
And the other one's saying there is a shrine.
To avoid the prowess and...
By that, you mean he is, after all, the most celebrated warrior in general in the West, and the master of an entire province besides. I warn you not to do, not to...
It would not do to slight him.
Jeez.
Deal with him, yes,
Jeez.
but be sure not cause no trouble.
My brain exploded. What are you doing?
Alright, I guess I'll do it.
No, level up first. You should level up first. And hit that sucker with magic. Like, ah!
Seven capacity. We'll see.
Oh, don't forget about your prestige points and stuff, too.
That's right.
There's Nioh power in there.
That's right. There's ancient saying in Japanese, what I thought was a ghost was merely dried grass.
In Japanese.
Japanese, referring to these suki grasses that turn golden brown in a lot of months. Distinctive wavering in the breeze is the source of their supernatural connotations, occasionally tricking observers into thinking that they had seen a ghost. Suki grass is also sometimes used as a charm to ward off evil spirits.
There's an ancient saying in Japanese.
Yep,
Japanese. Yo, mage this sucker in the face. Hand cannon him from here.
This is gonna work. Oh.
Finally, it's your test of skill. Woo! That was funny. Oh man.
Do you think his armor resists lightning?
Yeah, it's doing 1 damage.
What if I should be using a different weapon then?
Well, I mean, you still have the highest damage multiplier on this sword, naked.
Yeah.
So. Ugh. Stupid rock. Raiken! And you're slowed!
Why are you rushing again?
I did not mean to be rushing. This kind of happened. Finally, a true challenge.
That's right.
So as you can see, real him has a lot more stamina
Mm-hmm.
than fake him.
Okay. Don't know how I'm gonna beat this guy.
There's this magical thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's called blocking.
Okay, I don't think that's gonna help me. Because all it do is just make me feel I can't attack.
Well, I do mean you gotta, like, oh, jeez, wow. My toughness was higher than yours, I hear. Dodge, just dodge every attack. His, oof. How I did it in the field, it's same strategy from the beta, was to go long and bait out his Iaidos and learn to dodge them, learn to dodge through them, and then hit him in the back. And every now and then he'll break his stamina. And dodge through them is how I found to do it. Like that, and then smack him in the back, smack him in the back, so you get like a full combo.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, sneezes are coming. Uh-oh. See, if I was doing that, that's how you guys would know I was angry.
Really?
Because I sniff really hard when I'm angry. And when I'm hiding pain. And when I basically just sniff really hard when I'm hiding any emotion. You knew that, didn't you? Like, and stuff? Nice,
I
nice,
should
nice.
have.
Kick the man in the face as he's falling down. There you go. There you go, you're doing it. Yeah, basically you're playing the stamina game with him. I'm not finished yet. Phase 2!
Right.
Which just means more, Raiken. Ace, you're doing it. I would tell you to be at full health, because a delayed Iaido can one-shot you if you're not at full health. At least it could one-shot me. Raiken will jump at you twice. Oh, he missed. In second phase, he jumps at you twice.
Mm-hmm.
There is a point, I don't think it's at somewhere in his life bar, but I don't know where it is, where Raiken will jump at you 3 times.
Okay.
Oh, good job. Oof. Oh! Yeah, at this point, he's also going to do that twirl jump. Whenever he slams down on you,
Right.
he'll do that twirl jump. So just be careful. Feel the true might of the spirit of lightning! Raiken! I'm just unintentional. I'm just like rolling my arms when I don't need to. Yeah, if he jumps into something, he's gone.
Okay.
Oh, it's so scary when his sword's lightning. Oh! Yo, boy! Yo, boy!
Yeah,
Easy
that- okay.
peasy!
No,
Easy peasy!
Okay, so okay, I know his trick now. Like,
Yeah!
it's just like you said. Just dash past his thing.
Yeah!
And bait it, just go mid. Going mid will trigger him to make him use the dashy thing. And you just dash forward through it.
他ならぬ銀千代に教わったのだ。心を殺し、太閤様への義を貫くのみ。
See, their story is sad. Because they love each other, but they...
Star-crossed lovers.
Well, no, they're husband and wife.
Right.
But she
they're,
had a thing happen to her, and now she's sick, and she can't like, bear children for him.
Oh.
So she's like, well, you have to continue your bloodline.
Bloodline.
So, yeah, don't forget to get that stuff. So she's like, there's one more thing on the ground.
No, I was just pushing him.
Okay, just making sure you don't forget it. So she, like, is like, here, like, here's your mistress. Have kids with her, but I love you still. And he's like, I still love you, but I'm doing what you want me to do.
Right.
So it's kind of awkward between them.
Right.
I read this in backstory.
Mm.
See, it's sad.
It is. Nice.
Yeah, easy peasy, buddy. You know what? Tachibana, you know what he is?
What?
He's a joke.
No.
He's a
joke. Very close to leveling here.
You probably have Spirit Stones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got Yosuke's Blood Vial and the Shingiku medicine?
Shingiku. Yeah. Okay, for level up. So there are 3 magic skill points and 1 more magic capacity.
One more and you can put the other charm on. The other talisman.
Yeah, was that...
You have a water talisman.
That's right. 12 of these.
When'd you get 12?
I got 3 every time I leveled my magic.
Shock.
Yeah.
Yo, you can get to different shots. You can get a water shot.
I can. I will do that. And then... I'll get each of them one of these. It'll cost 1 to get. And then...
Those each cost 1, dude.
Cost 1 as well. So I'll just get these as well. I have to clear some missions in order to have access to the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
What's down here? Oh.
Well, yeah, you got it.
That. I have 2 left.
What's the one right above that other one? Like the second?
What this?
Yeah.
Tell us you the last shrine where you prayed.
Huh.
This is interesting.
be a summoner.
Yeah, let's try that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, was that bottom one?
Extends
Oh,
the weapon use time
okay.
by 3.
I thought I read it as have 3 living weapons. I don't know why, but I was like, excuse me?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
You can have like one in each hand, one in your mouth? Magic in this game's pretty cool. Oh, acquire 3% more Amrita?
Here's the amount of gold you obtain. You can use it to find your items. Reduces your defense but raises your attack.
Cool.
When you use it, increases the power of your barehanded attacks. Raises your defense, raises your resistance to poison and paralysis. Neutralizes the amount of damage received. Oh, gradually recover your health.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Causes the allies in range to gradually recover health.
I kind of want to respec.
Health gain from lectures by 10%.
Oh, it's so good. That's so good.
Enhance key recovery and purchases Rokai Realm pollution. 100% Rokai Realm. Reduces the familiar weapon equivalent to 0, transforming it into blades of light that strike your enemies. Cannot be used with familiarity less than 300. Huh. Cool. Well, I don't have any skill points left in there.
But you can now ready some more jutsu.
You can.
2 more, I think.
Depends on what I want. I want to try this out.
Then that's it.
That's all I have room for. Put that on there for now. And then we'll I think we're the else to do now.
You have side missions to do. But
Yeah.
That's up to you.
I figured I would just keep going with the main thing.
All right.
Main missions and stuff.
And proceed to the next region.
But I'm on a boat now.
And
I guess.
it's going fast and.
ウィリアム、カムレ殿が全員を手配してくださった。わしは大阪におられる家康様へ石田方の動きを伝えに参る。早速毛利へ向かう長政殿と共にリーフデ号で大阪に向かうことにいたそう。
Oh man, a new region.
Cutscene.
Recognize that?
William's like, my chin clips through my armor.
Is there any piece of gear that doesn't clip?
Yeah.
It's fine. It's whatever. How is anyone still living in this part of the world?
I know, right?
There's always this kind of stuff going on. You're gonna fight a boss right off the bat? I like how it's it's made up out of crashed ships and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. Yeah.
あのあやかし、噂に聞く海坊主。いかにお主とて歯が
I
立つ
disagree with you,
うん
Anzo.
I know.
リーフデ号もひどいありさまじゃ。ひとまず秋によるとしよう。長政殿は
Love that guy's smile.
Just stream Sam.
Yep.
Smile.
船が修理されるまで身動きは取れぬし、毛利の調略を手伝ってくれ。
Everyone has their own little Digimon that floats around them.
The powerful people do.
Interesting. I wonder if that's a...
Only William can see them.
It's like, it really reminds me of a lot of like popular anime and stuff like that, where everyone has their own special power that like they, you know, or a special companion that empowers them.
I don't know why you have two swords equipped on you right now, but they're clipping through each other.
しかし左近殿でも毛利の調略は難しかろう。
I never realized that perhaps that trope is not is like a trope that's from mythology or something, you know, like I'm not sure, maybe it's a mythological thing or maybe it's just a trope from Japanese anime. But so there's a new shrine. Can I go back to the previous area?
Your ship is destroyed right now.
Oh no! I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be that kind of thing in this game.
Until your ship is repaired.
Oh man.
You're gone.
That stinks.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, we do not have time for a main mission.
Okay.
So, unless you want to do a Twilight mission.
Well, you should have told me that we were gonna get stuck here, and then we wouldn't have advanced.
It's alright. You only missed 2 side missions. You'll be able to go back at some point.
Right. Whoa.
Unless you can just do it now. Look at that. You can just do it now.
Yay!
Missables! None of them.
Okay, so...
Do death to bandits, man.
Okay. I believe the bandits hired by those foreign merchants were defeated, but it seems I was wrong. Some still remain at large, terrorizing the villagers. William, you're skilled at slaying demons. Will you now turn your skills to the service of your fellow man? These remnants are but a motley rabble. Strike down their leader, and the rest will surely lose their will to fight. Let's do it!
Okay, you got 36 minutes to defeat the bandits.
Kuroshima is an island off the coast of Usugi. Alright, this one already.
Yep.
Um...
It's the first level, but... backwards!
Really?
Oh!
I'm assuming the placement's gonna be different with enemies and stuff, and...
Mm-hmm.
No, that's different enough.
Different enemy placements. Some doors can't be opened that could be opened.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at you with your doofy giant Persian pants.
Yeah, mage clothing is never, you know, that good looking to me.
I know, it always looks stupid.
Sort
Like,
of like,
I like
you
the
know.
top. I like the top and I like the gloves.
Yeah.
It's the poofy pants that
Poofiness,
you just
yeah.
lose. You just lose me.
Blue Mage gets the best of both worlds. They get a little bit like leather, but also they're still kind of ornate and poofy. So yeah, Guardian Spear. I want to see what that's like. Here's a guy here.
Let's see what it does. Use it.
Ah, I see. Hi.
Oh, that sucks. It's not very good at all. I was hoping it was just going to give you a living weapon.
Yeah, I guess there's a reason why that is.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, though, where is
Paired Raiken!
Dash Endurance? Still don't know what this means, but this 6 spirit required, and it says 6, 7...
Maybe you have to have 7 spirits? Right now
Yeah,
you only
maybe.
have 3.
Yeah.
.200 life is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm switching to that for now.
You're not going to ready your jutsu to be something different?
No, this is good.
Oh, that one's way better. Okay. Okay, it depends on your spirit then.
Yeah.
That one's way better. Ah! Jeez! Who throws a fireball at the back of some dude's head? I'm already bald. See, there's no hair to burn off. That was
Yes, no, I get it. Oh, he died.
That guy's like, is his air ready? And you like pull it out, and he's like, "Are you challenging me to a Yu-Gi-Oh duel?" Ah!
Oh!
It's time to the bull.
Yep. Kind of want to see what all the different spirits do now. Alright, so it's...
Nope.
Nope. Blue axe. This is a nice looking area. It's amazing what you can do with just there's nothing actually really over there.
Nope.
So might as well
It's
just
crazy what you can do with lighting, eh?
with lighting, yeah.
Color grading.
You can take the same area and just like, change the lighting and you know any places and stuff, and then there you go. That's like a new thing.
Remember, you got your hand cannon too. Boys!
Jeez.
Look at that! That guy's infused with ground, whatever that means.
I don't know. Just like good.
Stamina recovery, maybe?
I think maybe just a debuff, like a just DOT. Purple coat. Oh, something saw me. Oh, that guy.
Hand cannon's out of ammo, by the way.
Yeah.
As you see by the giant Anarchy X on it.
Okay.
Line it up with the right stick first, and then walk out with the left and shoot. There you go. Sniping 101 on console.
Right.
Put the crosshair where the head's gonna be, then use the left stick to peek out and shoot.
Yeah, you know about that.
The more you know. Rainbow of Death.
And death. Genji the Slicer.
Genji! Oh, that low stance using. Low stance is the hardest to fight for me. Oh, that's a gun! Oh, that's a gun. Oh, that's a gun. Oh, it's a gun! Oh! Oh, jeez. Revenants, man. VC does, like, no damage. Oh! Good dodge. You can also block those, by the way. I know, you never do that, because you're too cool to block.
I don't think to block is all. Okay.
10-12 glory.
Hello. Medium.
Snipe that man.
What?
See his stupid ponytail.
Didn't even see that guy there.
Oh, yep. Boom! Ponytail on the ground.
Okay. Very good.
You're doing it.
Is open? No.
You're doing the do.
Is open? No. Is
Maybe the objectives on your mini map.
right. How do I get up there?
You gotta run around. Other way.
This way?
Yeah. Now take a hard... No. Take a hard right! Dash. There's a man. Right there. He has an axe. He's getting electrocuted. And now his wife and kids will never see him again. That's on you.
He's a zombie or something, right?
No, he was he's a bandit.
I know. There you go. Now
Kill
back
that
to it.
bandit. His bandit
That's zombie
wife.
bandit, right?
His bandit wife won't have a bandit husband. Does that make you feel
Like
bad?
the monstrous bandit, right?
No, he was a bandit. He was a human bandit.
Okay. I mean, I think he's more like a zombie bandit, but...
He wasn't a zombie.
Okay,
These
I
people
guess-
are human.
I don't know. If they were human, what would they be doing hanging around here while the monsters are?
There's no monsters here anymore. You killed them all.
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? But then, you'd be wrong.
No, these are all humans. And now their little bandit kids won't have a bandit daddy.
Alright. That's enough.
It's okay, you're just a murderer.
No, I'm not. I'm a hero.
You're a chaotic evil murderer. You don't even know if these guys were bandits. Well, these could have just been villagers. You came in here because Hanzo said they were bandits.
Look, don't...
And then you killed them.
No.
And now all of a sudden, they're attacking you on sight. Oh, I wonder why. You murder hobo?
Not a murder hobo.
You're being a murder hobo. That man was sitting, meditating. The man was having a good time. He was probably praying. And now you just shanked him in the stomach and he exploded.
Well, that's not my fault. That's the fault of Team Ninja.
Look, that bandit on the ground that was dead and you just got to take a brush probably killed himself. Because he was scared of you. This is a dev.
2 purples. This isn't worth it.
To purple. Look, this is a monster. You don't have to feel bad about killing this guy.
Right. Oh, he died. It's a blue. It's alright. For the purple. Okay.
Let's go. Oh, hey Phil. How's Marisha being?
Marisha.
Is she gonna die? Oh, well, looks like Phil and Marisha are never gonna hug ever again. Because he has no head.
Oh, well.
And whose fault is that? The murder hobo in poofy pants. Casting magic. Murdering family men. With your pet bull.
You're good.
Can't believe you.
What? I'm doing fine. I'm saving people.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm a hero.
Yeah? And who told you that? Hanzo?
What's wrong?
The ninja?
Yeah.
The shady ninja?
Look, clearly something is going on here.
Yeah, these men were...
Right.
Look, it's dusk. They were sitting here, probably just got done planting these crops behind you. Not even mercy for the scarecrow. Does that hat look like the hat of a warrior? That little, like... That little cereal bowl he's wearing on his head?
Why not?
Oh, man, right in the nose.
Like, which reminds me.
Prestige points.
Let's see.
Toughness, dude.
Just no, I don't never guard though.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's for me,
That.
because I play like a human.
Let's go with this. Let's go with this.
Magic power! Amrita!
Earned. That's all. I can't get any more. Really?
Yeah, because he's just sitting here protecting his home! Oh my gosh. This is disgusting, what we're witnessing here, ladies and gentlemen. This is disgusting. This is unprovoked violence.
No, there's something going on here. Like they're like criminal organization.
Look at that little guy. He was asking his dad a question.
Shut up!
Look at that man! You just killed his son! Look at this man!
That is not what's happening here. Okay.
He was saying goodbye to his son. Look, he's wearing a mask because he has leprosy.
Oh please!
It's the only time he can ever see his son, and you murdered him. All he wanted to do was to send little Jimmy off to ninja school. And what do? You murder little Jimmy, and then you murder him. Mission complete.
Oh, good.
Family murdered.
No, but
I
they were.
can't believe you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, man.
They were the ones. They were the
Straight
guys.
murder.
I had to get the kill.
There are times I just can't believe you.
I just can't believe you. Why you wouldn't want me to save
Men, women,
save
and
Japan?
children. Doesn't matter as long as they have unique equipment.
Well, in this game, this doesn't really happen too often, does it? Zing.
You got Rakiri. Rakiri.
That's right. It's true.
You can only get it from that mission, yo.
Yeah, all right, yo. Until you get the nothing text for it.
Well, you already got it.
Always working, just as I expected. The villagers were overjoyed. We're overjoyed!
Well,
So
yeah, he asks the bodies. They
No.
have to be overjoyed or else you kill them
have met with a
too.
string of misfortunes of late. Let's hope this was the last. Death to Bandits. It's the title thing that mission.
You don't even know if they were bandits.
I do know.
How do you know?
Because what
You got another one. Wreath
in
in Flames.
Do you remember the village that we met Mr. Hanzo? Master Hanzo? Seems that some mysterious powers at work here now. There now. I heard from the village elder that the whole area is like a hellscape. Please return to the village and save it before anything worse happens.
Hellscape.
That's gotta do that.
You want to know why it's now covered in yokai?
Why?
Because you killed all the strong warrior men from that village.
Nope.
The yokai wasn't. Look, it's on fire because of you.
Yeah,
it is on fire.
I stopped them. What are you talking about, man?
I can't believe you.
Bands were causing problems.
I thought you were lawful good.
I stopped them. I
thought
I
you
am
were
lawful good.
How dare you? Just hurts me. You know, you put on those mage clothes and you think you can do whatever you want.
I don't know whatever I want, but
At least clean up the mess you made.
I mean, what do you mean? I'm saving the village from repeated monster attacks.
Well, who were the monsters last time?
They were the bandits.
How do you know?
Because the village needed my help, and so they offered me the right.
No, Hanzo
said.
He said there's bandits here. He didn't say how he knew they were bandits. Hanzo might have just been like sweet on a girl here.
I don't think so.
And you know, and like Hanzo was like, "Hey, I see you're dating Johnny." And she's like, "Yeah, if only a silver-haired samurai from the west could come and kill all the nice people here, then we could be together, Hanzo." And he said, "Don't worry, baby. I got just the thing for that."
Do you really think so little of Hattori Hanzo? Oh, wheels. The music has gotten very serious all of a sudden.
Yeah. This is the spirit of her boyfriend. And all he wants is revenge. Maybe he can come back to life if he kills you. All he wants to be, like the only person he wants to be with is Marguerite. And all of a sudden, dead, despicable. For whose purpose was my body offered up? For Hanzo's bloodlust.
Oh boy.
There are
I think you're
times,
seeing it in a way as very confused.
but that's just a theory. A game theory.
Unless it's a game theory about samurais and Vikings and knights. In which case, it's just wrong.
Oh, you stood in fire!
Has he said anything, like Matt Pat, about...
No. I doubt it. I don't think Scal's big in the gaming scene.
Mm.
But if he does say anything, which he won't, he'll just be like, "Why make these for entertainment?"
Come on, though. Like he takes that stuff. Like people take what he says
They
as
take
like
they take what he says. Yeah,
law.
but he in his most recent what's it called Undertale video was like, "Listen, I make these theories for fun. You really think that I think Sans is Ness? Of course not." But he's like, "It's entertaining to think about." He said that.
It's kind of pointless to me, but
What do you mean it's kind of pointless? It's entertainment. It's all kind of pointless.
I guess.
Except edutainment, which is what you get here. Ba-dum-bum.
Ba-dum-bum.
Education part of today. Did you know that a scarecrow
Oh boy.
in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition is challenge level 2? The more
Scarecrow.
you know. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah.
Really?
Dude,
Oh
have you ever
gosh.
seen them before?
No.
Here, I'll get them. They're cool looking. Slightly out of my reach. Uh-oh. I hear the death chime. I'm sorry that happened to you. Check him out. Look cool, eh?
Yeah.
Scarecrow. Oh, sorry, the challenge level 1. The more you know. Ba-dum-bum. A little flavor text with the Scarecrow. At harvest time, when death revisits the twilight world and the summer's blossoms blow their withered heads, can't read. Eerie scarecrows loom in silent vigil over empty fields. With immortal patience, these stoic sentinels hold their posts through wind, storm, and flood, down to their master's commands, eager to terrify prey with its sackcloth visage, and rend victims with its razor-sharp claws.
Scarecrows.
Spirit-powered constructs.
Or constructs.
A scarecrow is animated by the bound spirit of a slain evil creature, granting it purpose and mobility. It is an uncanny presence from beyond death and allows the scarecrow to inspire fear in those who gaze upon it. Hags and witches often bind scarecrows with the spirits of demons, but any evil spirit will do. Although aspects of their spirit's personality might suffice. Can't speak. A scarecrow's spirit.
Yeah.
Shut up. A scarecrow's spirit doesn't recall the memories it had as a creature, and its will is focused solely on serving its creator. If its creator dies, the spirit inhabiting the scarecrow either continues to follow its last commands, seeks revenge for its creator's death, or destroys itself. Construct nature. A scarecrow doesn't require air, food, or drink, air, food, drink, or sleep. Also, shadows are enemies. That's cool.
Yeah.
D&D's cool, guys.
It is cool.
I love the salamander because it's not a salamander.
It's the mythological salamander. The one you see in RPGs.
Maybe your RPGs.
No, in most RPGs.
This guy's so cool.
He's a skeleton.
Yeah, skeletons are cool. The monster manual is so... I just like... If you like picture books, just get a monster manual.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the incubus and succubus. I was wondering where they were. Trying to find them. Ba-dum, boom. But yeah, the scarecrows and the shadows are really cool. They may or may not be used in our upcoming campaign.
Let's see.
Ugh.
If I were DMing, I would eventually give it the opportunity to use everything in that book plus more.
Everything?
Yeah, I mean eventually if it's appropriate to the zone and stuff. But eventually I would use everything in there.
You just have a mermaid show up in the middle of a forest.
What if it's like a grass mermaid?
No such thing, man.
Why not?
Because not in the book, but you can make it.
Exactly.
Ah! He just threw a rock at
Wouldn't
you.
be very hard either. What's going on here? What?
Isn't a grass mermaid just a earth elemental?
Yeah, she could have earth glide, and then she'd like be able to like walk, like dive through the earth.
Yeah.
Like with ease.
Magic's cool in this game.
Yeah, magic's cool in every game. You just didn't know.
Not true. That's not true. Magic is not cool in every game.
Like what? Which game?
Dark Souls.
Yeah, okay.
It's overpowered and broken in Dark Souls 1. Ha!
I disagree.
Proof. It's not cool in it's not cool in Call of Duty.
Well, there's no magic in Call of Duty.
There's magic in Nazi zombies.
That's true. And then that's not cool to you?
Some of the magic's weird and not cool. Most of it's alright, I guess. Magic's not cool in World of Tanks.
No magic in World of Tanks.
I know. That's why World of Tanks isn't cool. Pyromancy is lame in Dark Souls 3. Because it sucks.
Really? I thought it was pretty good.
Nah, it sucks.
We're talking about PvE, right? Not PvP?
Yeah. It sucks.
It's a bit alright in PvE.
Chaos Bed Vestiges is the only thing worth using.
Okay, let me just,
What are you doing?
When we fighting those fire wheels, I want to use something else other than fire.
Are you gonna get water magic?
Yeah. So let's go with water shot. And then, water talisman. No, jeez!
Welcome to why they're the worst enemies in the game.
Do you hate being getting stunlocked?
Do you hate the just don't no damage? Do you hate the pinwheel skeletons in Dark Souls 1 and that whole hallway leading up the pinwheel? Well, enjoy this. Enjoy them just slowly walking into you.
That.
Soon you will know punishment as my limbless form knows. Says the fire wheel. Oh, jeez, dude. You're gonna die. You stepped in the fire. Right in the Fier. Right in the Guy Fieri. Just took one step into Flavor Town. You got burned, dude. Nothing? Nothing for the Flavor Town
I'm a
joke?
little distracted by being annoyed by that death. That undeserved death. So.
figured there would have been at least a snicker. Ah, that's okay. Shut up! One fire wheel left. Mimic! Oh. Thought you were opening it. Mimic!
Okay. Good.
Climb this tower.
Right.
See his hands there?
Nope.
Why aren't you watching his hands?
Because he's got stuff all over him. I don't know.
There, right there. You see it there?
No.
Oh.
He got stuff. He got black and white stuff all over him at all times. Nice. Eh.
Oh, fire! You got this. I believe in you. There is a zombie down there on fire. And a zombie up here on fire. He threw a rock at you, and now he's dead.
Well,
You don't want to fight Sweaty Mozaku?
no.
Yo, shoot that dude in the head.
Some
Oh,
werewolves. Oh.
See, right there, his hands are glowing. See, that time?
No.
Dang it, dude! How many times do you have to see glowing hands? Right there!
Yeah, I see it, I think.
Do you actually, you're just saying that to appease me?
No, I think I saw it that time. I fell, though.
You did. Tower's the other direction. Mental maps! Mental maps! Also, I've played this game more than you, so I have
Much
more
more.
mental maps.
Okay.
Okay. There's that ladder you can kick down if you want. Oh! Your reputation level has increased.
Going well.
He's slowed right now. Look at that. Slow is so good, dude. It gives you so much time to block.
Yeah, you can block, or you can spend your stamina doing other things. You know, like attacking or dodging. There's the last one.
Whoa! a stone.
How'd you know?
I read it.
Alright, so... Oh, what?
See, I don't need to spend my stamina dodging, because I spend my stamina parrying and insta-killing people.
Right.
Because parrying's so good. I believe in you. But beware, these guys suck. Okay, you've waterlogged them, whatever that does. You did it. Burn. Burn as the flesh of my own body burns.
Ugh. God didn't these things.
Yeah, well, it's not like
Horrible.
last time when you killed the husbands and brothers
No,
and
that's
fathers
not
of
what
the village. Instead, now you
That's
just
not-
come
that's
to
not what happened.
fix your mess.
Ugh.
Okay, it's time.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with more Nioh.
Yep.
Are you liking it?
Yeah.
Yeah! Anyway, guys, we'll see you then.
See you next time.